Hmm. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started with. We'll give Wales a minute to come back, and then we'll go ahead and do recap. Who wants to do recap? Don't everybody jump at once.
I mean, I would offer, but I definitely wasn't there. So
Mhm.
my recap would be
Wouldn't that be the perfect thing though? Because Drum would
Just make it up as he
only
goes.
remember some things, maybe.
Wait, the best drum perspective ever. He literally got it from third person and half absorbed it.
I didn't even read the notes, guys. Like I'm like
You're like, please
You,
no.
you, you, you heard the audio. It's close enough.
I did hear the audio. I had a 3-hour drive and listened to the audio.
There you
I'm glad I was able to make your drive better.
go.
There there was some questioning of Drum's actions or what Drum was being accused of.
Hey, don't blame Drum. Okay, he did great last week.
He was a good boy and he tried.
He tried really hard.
Lucky did his best to roll the dice for you, and it didn't go well.
It wasn't even the dice rolls. It was the
It was
the questionable content.
We're at 7:15. Who wants to do recap?
Here, I'll do it real quick. I have the notes in front of me.
Okay.
Kyron and Xena were able to have a good check about the moon and finding out that the Priscilla was glowing. Kyron saw that she was glowing a little bit differently in case of the moon with her pregnant belly. This due to the crowned king solstice that was happening. Xena and Abby had a heart-to-heart about their wings and basically sensitivities from Drum as well as just judgmental factors. Drew and Flynn had a crazy time together doing some flirtations and things, and Drew tried to talk to Flynn about the children of Danu, and all of a sudden Flynn decided to kiss. Morn had a crazy time watching all of that, but couldn't handle what was going on, so made Maddie and Abby and all these people join around to do some drinking games and assistance, trying to gain composure, but knocked himself silly from all of this stuff. Where poor Maddie and Abby really have no connections to Morn whatsoever, so never really knew what to do about it. Just let Morn pass out, and but Abby and Maddie were able to have a heart-to-heart about crushes and how to be bolder about it. And Maddie was embarrassed about the convo with Abby, but felt fine about it. And we were able to take a long rest. Smalls and Morn were able to trade armors, and then Drew and everyone was talking about going to the Mudhole Bar place. But it was a very strange time to where the town just was barren and everyone was quiet or in like little holes. And when they came in, they were in the basement and they were going, "What in the world is going on?" Where people are like, "Oh my gosh, we're probably gonna get saved." But the rumblings started happening, and Gunhilda was trying to tell people what was going on. Suddenly, we had to roll initiative because of giant mandible creatures tearing up the townsfolk were popping up out of holes left and right. Basically, combat, anything that was crazy. A lot of 5 townies died completely. 40 are still left over. We were able to take it down, I think, 4 or 5 of the bugs, but there's still 6 left onto our board. as of right now, Grunhilde and Morn are dangling across a cliff. Everyone is scattered about in different ways. With a 40-foot pitfall, and we have a map for that, and we shall follow that map. But that's basically the recap.
Thank you, baby. Excellent. Now, just to clarify, you started out with 50 villagers inside of this bar. 20 are dead.
20. Okay.
13 have managed to escape, and 17 are still alive on the southern and western portions of the map trying to make their escape. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to jump right back into initiative, starting with you guys. What we're going to do is I'm trying this new like initiative. You were using initiative, but you are all getting to go simultaneously, one right after the other. So basically, it is all the hero characters get to move, and then I get to go afterwards, unless I rolled higher at the beginning. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to the next combat. But you can all go in the initiative order. Now, if you wanted to do something and hold your action until somebody else went, that way if you wanted to combo up with somebody, like if Drew or Moore was going to do something to set up an attack, they're at the bottom of the initiative. If they wanted to go first and set something up, that way you would have advantage, or you could combo into their attack and do something extra on top of it, you absolutely can do that. You can kind of move yourselves around in the initiative order. This will encourage communication, give you guys a little bit more customization to your combat, your options, your styles, whatever you want to do. A little bit more free flow, and you guys won't have to be sitting around waiting for your turns 20 minutes at a time. I think this will kind of speed things up a little bit. Does that make sense to everybody?
It does.
I believe so.
Yes, sir.
Sounds
Right.
good.
So that's what we're gonna do. Monica, do you mind playing Alex's character until he gets in? Do you know how long he's gonna be until he gets in?
He is actually here. We're just kind of setting up the computer and adjusting stuff right now. But he can hear, and he has his character sheet.
Beautiful. Okay. Then with that, we are going to get this kicked off. If you all refer to the map, you have the northern bug hole that has been closed off, but there's still 2 onkegs on the north side. One has been badly damaged, one is fresh. The western bug hole still stands. You guys have discovered that if you do enough damage to it, it will collapse. Maddie discovered that using him and Drum in a combined effort last match. Western bug hole is still good. One of the onkegs on that side is damaged, not badly, but is damaged, and the other one is fresh. And then there are 2 fresh onkegs in the sinkhole working their way up. So, with that, the initiative order is going to go Maddie, Xena, Drum, Obby, Smalls, Kyron, Mornrow, Moore, Drew, Gunhild. Gunhild is at the bottom. So, let's just dive in. Let's see what works and see what doesn't. Maddie, start us off.
All right, let me apologize. I told everyone I was going to help people up, but my strength is terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and veer and shoot at the hole instead.
Okay.
To the west bug hole. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my blast at it.
Go for it.
Does a 20 that is dirty hit that wall?
Oh, yeah. It's a hole. It's not hard to hit.
Yeah, 5 damage going to the hole.
5 damage. All right. It's starting to crumble a little bit, but it's still upright pretty good.
And for I'm gonna go ahead and move actually towards Monroe. I have 40 feet movement, so I should be able to get over there. With my bonus action, can I actually just grab a hold of Monroe? I don't think I can actually pull up, but maybe just secure a little bit.
To pull her up would be an action, so you can move over to where she's at. I would allow her to have advantage on her check to pull herself up, but you cannot pull her up.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that then.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's my
That's your turn. Xena, you're up. Drum, you're on deck.
Okay, so I am a little south of Maddie, right? I am closer to the hole.
Yeah, you're in proximity to the hole. You're engaged with one of the onkegs, and like I said, there's 2 of them there. There's one that's damaged and one that's still fresh.
Okay, I'm terrible at strength, but I want to attack the one that is wounded.
Okay.
So can I use I can use Athena, right?
You can use Athena as a bonus action attack if you use your attack first. Your Your Shillelagh and your Magic Stones are still up from the last match, so if you wanted to attack with Shillelagh or your Magic Stones, you could. And then you
Well-
could use Athena to attack as a bonus action.
Okay, so just a little clarification. Those magic stones are only like an earpiece, right?
No. Your Magic Stone is like a spell that you have. If you look at your cheat on your spells, like I'll scroll down. If you look at your bonus actions, you basically engage the spell last session. It allows you to use your wisdom modifier instead of your strength or dexterity to make your attacks. So if you attacked with your staff with Shillelagh, you would do 1d8 plus 4. If you
Yeah.
used your sling, you would do 1d6 plus 4.
I'm gonna attack with Shillelagh.
Okay. Roll me that attack. It's a plus. If you scroll down to your bonus actions, you'll see the +6 to hit, and then the 1d4 plus 4, 1d8 plus 4 damage if you do hit. So roll me that damage, or roll me the to hit first.
Okay.
It's a
Oh.
DC. Go ahead.
Wait, I think I hit the wrong one. The effect I hit. I didn't want to hit effect, right? I wanted to hit the +6.
Yeah, hit the +6. That's what you're going to roll to
Okay.
try and hit.
Sorry.
It's okay.
18.
Definitely hits. It's a DC 14 to hit these. You guys gotta figured that out last session on how hard these things are to hit.
Okay, so now I do effect.
Damage. Yeah, you hit the 1d8 plus 4.
8, 12.
12 damage total.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful. Very nice. This thing is badly hurt. It's the chitinous plates have started to peel off of its body. It's got several broken legs. One of its mandibles has been snapped off. It's looking really, really rough, but it's still upright.
Okay, so now my action, I can move, right?
That was your well. You can still move, but that was your action to attack. Now, if you want to
Okay.
use, you still have a bonus action left, and you have your movement.
So, I'm sorry, I'm kind of... So my bonus action, can I attack with Athena?
Yes, you can. You can use her as a
Okay.
bonus action attack if you use your weapon to attack first.
Yes, and I did.
Yes, you did.
So I am going to use Lynx Claw.
Okay.
So what do I roll?
Up at the top, you'll see Lynx Claw up there. That's a +4 to hit, and then it's a 1d4 plus 2 damage if you do hit. So roll me that +4.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at Lynx Claw, but I don't see...
It's under your actions, Mom.
Oh, I'm in equipment. Where is it? I see Fairy Fire, Magic Stone, Druid, Cantrip.
Go to your left instead of your right. Scroll left twice to actions.
Oop, I just kicked myself out. So now... Okay. Lynx Bite, and I'm rolling the +4, or the Claw.
Yeah, your claw is a 1d4 2 plus 2 slashing damage, and your bite is a 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. So which one do you want to do?
The Claw.
Okay, roll me that claw. You hit the +4 to attack.
Oh, son of a gun. Oh, 11. I thought that was a 1.
11 unfortunately does not hit. Her claws glance off of that chitinous plate. Unfortunately, she doesn't find purchase with her attack.
Oh,
Okay.
bummer. Okay.
You can move, but you are engaged with one of the creatures. So if you move out of its attack range, you will get attacked.
Okay, I'm sticking where I am. And
All right. Perfect. Drum, you're up. Abby, you're on deck.
Sorry, I was on mute. So the hole in front of me is collapsed, correct?
Mhm.
And I have one on kit.
You have 2 on kegs, 1 badly damaged and 1 fresh.
Okay. I'm going to look at the collapsed hole.
Mhm.
And go. I'm going to shout across to Abby
Mhm.
and say, "Do the magic thing, you know, where you pick stuff up with your head or with your mind." In a kind of frantic way, and then I'm going to take my axe and swing at the injured Onkeg.
Okay, go for it. Roll me that attack.
All right.
I would say that I think you're still raging from last fight, so we'll go ahead and let you say that you're still continuing your rage.
Perfect. Where's my great axe? Oh, there it is. Oh, well, that missed. It's an 8.
8 unfortunately did not hit. You need to hit a 14.
All right, and then that is the end of it because I don't have bonus actions.
Okay. Abby, you're up. Smalls is on deck.
Okay, I am going to turn and see what he's talking about, and then I'm going to use my telekinetic movement to, or how far away am I from, what's her name? The barkeep.
From the
Thornhild.
park, you are approximately 30 feet from where you're
Perfect!
because you're 10 feet from the hole, and I would say, yeah, you're about 30 feet from her.
That is perfect. Okay, I'm picking her up out of the hole.
Okay.
If I can see the target and she's within 30 feet of me, I can move her up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see.
Oh, shit. Nice. Where do you want to move her to? The bar is behind you, kind of off to the eastern side. There are 2 onkegs crawling up out of the pit. You have 2 in the north and still 2 in the west. So where do you want to move her?
I want to get her to a safer spot, ideally away from all of the onkegs.
Okay. You want to move her up into like the bar area, like kind of up on top of the.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I would say that you position her onto the bar, like you kind of just teleport. This strange telekinetic power that you have. It's not that she teleports, but you're literally like hoisting her up, and it's almost like the fluttering of your wings is moving so fast. Think like how a hummingbird moves. It's literally moving so fast that her body is moving at the same frequency and suddenly just kind of shifts from where she was over to where she is now at, sitting on top of the bar. And she's just kind of like, what the fuck was that? But she is now away from the hole.
Okay, cool. And that is my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind to regain 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, which one is the d10 again? I think it's this one. Is it a d10? I think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
that's 1d10.
Okay, I'm gonna do 6. I get 6 back.
6 back.
That's
Nice.
it.
Okay.
That's it for my turn. Thank you so much.
Bet. Nice move. Smalls is up. Kyron, you're on deck.
Understood.
Okay, is Small still hulked out? Is he raging from last game?
Yeah, I would definitely say he's still raging if he wants to attack. The deal with Smalls is like his bonus thing is as soon as he makes the hit with it, he can continue to roll that d6 every time on that creature until it is dead. Until he moves to a different target, then he has to roll the hit again with that that lightning damage. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Is that on the one that's damaged, Odin, or
Yes.
is
It's the
okay?
one that is damaged.
And-
So, as another thing, I kind of forgot this on my turn, but he has Relentless Attack. He can roll with advantage on his attacks to give his opponents advantage when they attack him.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so can I do the bonus action first though? I don't know how barbarians works. Can he do that lightning on the damage one?
Sure. Actually, hold that real quick. Drum, why don't you go ahead and roll me that attack one more time to see if you hit? You're attacking the damaged one, right?
I am attacking the damaged one.
Yeah, if you're still rolling reckless, then go ahead and roll me that one more time. Let's see if you hit.
21.
21 definitely hits. Roll me your damage.
11 plus 3 plus 2, 16.
Oh, yeah. This thing is obliterated. It had 7 hit points left.
Sweet.
So you split this thing apart like a cord of firewood. It just goes like body, like this chitinous armor starts flying off. Its legs split apart. It has this like weird gooey kind of like crunchiness to it as you just kind of eviscerate it in half. It is very, very dead. So with that, you finished off the weak one. There's just the fresh one left on the north. So Maddie, if you want to steer Smalls that way, let's go there.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So you need to do a deck save 12 damage.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. It doesn't have really. Doesn't matter anyways. I rolled a 2 on the deck save, so.
So 4 lightning damage then for
Beautiful.
that. And then he's going to go ahead and use his Great Maul to try and smash it pretty hard.
All right. Smash the fuck out of it. And welcome, Drew.
Roll a natural 1. Good job, Smalls.
He's attacking recklessly, so did you roll twice?
No.
Roll with advantage. I get advantage
Uh,
against him, but you still get your advantage.
12. Those still a miss.
No, 14 is what you gotta hit.
And
Balls.
I think that's all of it then.
Okay. A little bit of lightning damage, but unfortunately he swings wide. This thing's coming out pissed off and angry and just dodging left and right. This 10-foot long cockroach looking thing. It's more nimble than it looks. But sorry, so Drew is listening in, but she's not gonna be able to play. She's gonna be late, so Lindsay Monroe, go ahead and still continue to play for Drew. But with that, Kyron, you're up. Monroe, you're on deck.
wait.
So I'm gonna see if Monroe succeeds in her check, or can I give her the help action with
You wanna
getting
give him the
out of
help
the hole? Yeah.
With where you are at, yeah, you can definitely move to give him the help action. Absolutely. But actually, Maddie is already doing that, so it's not necessary.
Is Maddie? I thought Maddie attacked the hole and reverted that.
He
So-
did, but he moved over and used his bonus action to dart over
Hey.
and the strength with his what is it, step of the wind. So I'm giving Monroe advantage on her check to get up.
Understood. Okay,
His
so that's
check.
not necessary then.
Nope.
So the Keg that's still standing against
There.
Smalls. Yes.
Yeah, that one's still pretty. It didn't take a whole lot of damage, so it's still looking pretty fresh.
Map. I believe that's within range of my 50-foot movement.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're within range of just about any keg on the map with 50 feet easily.
I'm gonna go ahead and stab that one then, or attempt to stab it, I guess.
Go for it.
Because, how rolls work. God damn it, that was the right window for that. I hate when I do that. I hate using that thing. Come on. 7 does not hit.
Fortunately, does not.
I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action. It wouldn't do any use at this point. That is my move economy.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yes, sir.
Monroe, you're up. Morb is on deck.
So I have to do my acrobatics. Try and get up.
Yep, you have advantage on this to get up. It's a DC 10.
Let's see if I crit. Not dirty. That's a 21.
21. Yeah, you definitely make it, but you don't crit, so you're up. That's half your movement, but you still have your action, bonus action, and half your movement.
Sigrunhild is finally good. Sorry, checking the map again. I have to go back and forth on so many.
You're good. You're within movement distance to attack the Onkeg in the north, and you're within attacking, like, range distance on just about everything. You have everybody who is attacking range except for Morb and Drew. They would have a disadvantage on a couple different enemies right now. But we'll get to that. But if you have a clear shot at everything, if you wanted to attack at range.
I want to try and get the west hole to get that gone.
Okay, yeah, you've got a clear shot on it.
Yeah, I have. When I pulled myself up, I lost half of my walking, right?
Yes.
So I won't be able to go up. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just crossbow towards it. The hole, I don't know what the DC is, but I got an 8, so I don't think that would do it.
It does. It's a DC 5. It's a hole. It's not hard to hit.
Oh, cool. 4 damage on the hole.
4. It's looking beat up, but it's still hanging up.
Okay. And yeah, that's all I can do for right now.
Okay, no bonus action.
I'm gonna try and move away from the hole though, like with the last of my movement, go towards the bar, going towards Gunhilda a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, you're actually within your moving distance. You're actually able to move across one of the bar like lengths, so you're actually like kind of ducking behind it now. You're actually consider yourself in half cover, so you have a +2 to your AC behind the bar.
Perfect. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Morb, you are up. Drew, you're on deck. Morb, Alex, you're muted.
Sorry, I am
There you go.
adjusting things.
You're good. Joys of moving.
Yeah, I'm setting up my second monitor.
Do you want to hold your action until the end of the turn, or until somebody else goes?
We're still we're not running. We're there. We're outside
No,
of the
you're
bar, right?
You're inside. You've made it down to the bottom of the flight of the stairs. So
Oh,
you have
okay.
people. You have people that are trying to escape. There's still 17 people alive. If you were to attack the Onkegs in the west, then you would have disadvantage on that shot because there's still people between you and them. If you want to attack the Onkeg that's in the north, you have a clear shot.
Okay, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay. There are two Onkegs that are at that are in the sand or in the sinkhole working their way up. You can attack them as well, but you'd have to move to the edge of the pit to get a shot at them.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the ones that's out.
Okay. Go after the one on the north.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, roll me that attack or whatever you want to do. Go for it.
22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
11 damage.
11. Beautiful. Nice hit. Is there any element attached to your weapon or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm coming out of there.
What's that?
Say that again?
Is there any element attached to your attack, or is it just an attack?
No, just a basic one.
Okay. All right. Any bonus actions? Any movement? Anything?
No.
Okay. Drew is up. Gunhild is on deck.
And then Drew, since Drew is right by that entrance there. Where did I get the Drew? There you are. Okay.
So
We're gonna try and throw a short bow. I'm not throwing my short bow. I'm gonna short bow at the hole at the west since it's close by.
All right, that is a disadvantage attack because she is shooting through people.
Oh yeah, he's on the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not able to. Oh, he's ushering. No, I don't want him to leave that.
Yeah, it's basically he would have to move with disadvantage half distance. You'd still have disadvantage until people clear out.
You know, he's still ushering everything. He, sorry, I can't pull up the map at the same time.
Has a clear, basically the same thing as Morb. Has a clear shot on the one at the north, and then would have to move to the edge to attack the two that are coming up the sinkhole.
Gonna go for the north then.
Okay.
It's a +4. Okay. Uh, 12 for that one.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, does not. You're attacking the
Okay, yeah, DC 14. Okay.
14.
Can they do bonus? I'm gonna make him move a little bit closer towards the, not on the edge, but right in where he can still usher the people, but be enough to get close enough if he needs to use a ice knife or anything.
Okay, I would say that if any of the villagers are attacked by anything on that side of the map in the coming turn, he will take the damage instead of the villagers. How about that? For a bonus.
That works.
Okay. That is Drew's turn. With that, Gunhilda is up. Gunhilda is alive. She is very much so shaken, trying to figure out what the hell just happened to her, but she immediately sees the people still in danger, and she snaps back into her senses, and she immediately dashes over to where Drew and Morb are at the main entrance and begins assisting people, ushering them out. So with that, I'm going to roll the D6 d6, and I'm going to roll the d6 twice in order to see how many villagers escape. That we're going to roll. We got 4. And I'll roll again. We got 2. 6 have managed to escape. We still have 11 people here. All right. With that, we have Drew defending on the south side if any of them are attacked. But now we are going to move into my turn, and I am going to roll for the Onkegs. Onkegs in the north. With that, they are engaged with small. The one Onkeg is engaged with Smalls, so I'm going to attack with him. That is a total of 17 to hit. I believe that hits Smalls. Maddie?
That hits.
Okay. With the damage, it has 6 piercing damage, and I believe he's raging, right? Yes. So that's halved to
Yeah.
3. And 4 acid damage, so he takes a total of 7 points of damage.
7 points. I got it.
Okay. Onkegs on the western wall. There are 2 left. One is badly injured. The other one is still fresh. I'm going to roll for the badly injured one. Because it is at a health point threshold, it is going to spew its acid. And it's actually attacking due southeast, and it's going to hit Xena and the villagers behind her. That is a total of 17 to hit.
Shoot.
Xena, does that hit you?
I think so. Hold on. Trying to get back there. Ah! I think
It's up at the top of your screen. Yes, you have an
I'd
armor
have
class.
like
You only have an armor
flipping
class.
all the way over there.
You're okay.
Oh, 13.
You have an armor class
13
of
hits.
13. That does hit you. So I'm going to roll 3d6 acid damage with a dexterity save of 13. So go ahead and roll your dexterity save. So on the first screen where it says saving throws, you're going to click the plus. On your screen it says +4 for dexterity.
+4 for dexterity. I thought it said +2. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Got it. 17.
Nice.
21.
You make it.
Up dex.
All right. That is 7, 12. That is 12 points of acid damage.
For me?
You take half, so you take 6 points of acid damage. The remaining damage is going to carry over and hit a villager behind you. One is now dead. As this acid immediately erupts over the edge and just kind of spews out, you're able to take the brunt of the damage. Now, I will allow you this. Because of the angle, if you would like to try and do something to take you can either take the full brunt of the damage because you made the save and save that person's life, or you can take the half damage and allow one person to die.
So I have to choose life or death?
It's if you want to take the full damage of 12, or if you want to take half to preserve your hit points and allow one villager to die. What is your choice?
Oh, I sound terrible, but I'm only going to take half. I'm tired of getting hit all the time.
All right. One villager is dead. With that, we're going to move on to the second Onkeg, and that one is going to go after Maddie. You've moved away. Hiron, I believe you moved away as well. Xena, you're the only one on the western wall. It's coming after you.
Oh, great.
So with that, well, I only rolled. All in all, it's only an 11. Does that hit you? I don't believe it does.
No!
Misses. All right, the second Onkeg comes snapping at you with his mandibles. It's still very fresh, very lithe. You're able to just maneuver out of the way, taking no damage.
Nice.
All right, the sinkhole ones are going to move their way up. One is moving south, one is moving north. The one moving south has a clear shot on villagers. Drew is actually going to take the brunt of the damage if it hits. So with villagers, unfortunately, it does hit. So that is that. I'm going to roll the damage. That is for a bite, 2d6 plus 1d6 acid. That is only 3 points of piercing damage. And the acid is 2. So 5 points of damage all in all.
Still up.
Yep. So Drew takes 5 points of damage. And the one moving north, Monroe. Actually, it's going to continue moving north, and it's going to engage with Smalls. It's within distance to engage with Smalls. Smalls is getting attacked from both ends now. Because you have moved behind the bar, I would say it lost track of you.
Okay, cool.
So Smalls, that is a 16 all in all to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, 16.
Shit. Okay. 2d6 plus 1d6. That is 4 points of piercing damage.
He's raging, right?
Yes, so that's
Yeah.
halved to 2. And
Yep.
the acid damage is a 5.
Ow.
So
7.
7 points of damage.
Got it.
Keep in
He's
mind, Smalls does have an ability that allows him to shrug off damage. I forget what it is. It's part of his Goliath thing.
it's called Stones and
Endurance, yeah.
He's gonna hold
Stone-
off though.
Yeah, it's
Still got-
Stone's Endurance.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
gonna hold off.
And with that, I'm going to now roll for the Ankegs that are coming out of the western bug hole.
Shoot.
Because of the position that we are in, I have anything that I roll. So if I have it and it becomes less than 2. Oh, no bugs come out of the western bug hole.
Yay.
All right.
Good bug hole.
Yes. So you are down to 10 villagers alive, 1 dead, moving its way out. Brew has a clear shot on everything. Morb, you still have you still have 1 disadvantage this round probably on anything on the west. So with that, we're up at the top of the round. Maddie, take it away.
All right, let's go ahead and try and close up that bug hole. I'll go ahead and do another Eldritch Blast over there.
Xena, you're on deck. Just keep that in mind. Go for it.
Let's
DC
see.
5 to hit.
Let's not get a natural 1. All right, 18 hit.
Definitely.
Damage wise is only a 2. Man, that sucks.
Only 2?
Yeah.
All right.
So is that 9? Yeah, total. Oh, 11
It's-
total.
It's starting to crumble, but it's still up.
Yeah. On the west side, it's the number 8. There's 1 left over there.
West side still has 2. Ankeg, the north only has 1.
But the
Okay.
west side, there's 1.5 actually, right? Because that one's really damaged.
Oh yeah, it's the 1 is extremely damaged. 1 is still 100% fresh.
I'll use my movement of 40 to get over to the one that's heavily damaged. Then that
Okay.
should be within range, and I'll use my bonus.
Yeah, you moved within. Yeah, you moved to get more in row. Now you're moving back. So
Yeah, and then I'll use my bonus action for an unarmed strike at it.
go for it. Hell yeah.
11. Ouch.
11,
All right.
11 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Xena, you're up. Drum is on deck.
Okay, so I see the one that's, because it's by me, the one that's 100%, right?
You're engaged technically with both of them. They're within range. One spewed acid over you and killed somebody behind you, and then one is snapping at you right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Shillelagh and I'm gonna attack the snapper.
The snapper is the fresh one. The acid spewing one is the one that's heavily damaged. Do you want to go after the fresh one or the badly damaged one?
Oh, the badly damaged. Take them out.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I am rolling. What am I rolling? Sorry, I'm like trying to concentrate so hard.
You're good.
So I am rolling. Okay, Shillelagh is 16.
That definitely hits. 14 is your DC.
And 5 damage.
Nice. This thing is on death's door.
It's not dead yet. No.
Not quite. It's still hanging in there, barely by a thread. It's got just a little bit of sinew and muscle still holding that thing together.
Okay, so my bonus action is Athena,
For it.
and she is going to bite.
Bring it.
15.
Definitely hits. Yep.
And 7 damage.
It is dead.
Yay.
Athena's first big kill. She dives into this thing and begins just tearing apart. You actually notice that she actually gets up underneath it, pushes herself up with all of the might that she can muster, and actually begins to flip this thing over and begins tearing at the soft underbelly of this thing. Actually, give me a nature check with advantage.
So nature with advantage.
Roll twice and give me the highest of the two.
7
Okay.
and 15.
On a 15, you realize something that you've heard about these kind of creatures before. They're chitinous armor. They're not like a crab or anything, or like it's not like they're living inside of a shell. No, these things grow their own armor, but it only grows hard on the top of itself. It's almost like a pill bug, how it rolls to protect itself. Its soft underbelly is extremely vulnerable. So use that as you will.
Nice, but I'm done, right?
You're done. That's your bonus. That's your action. Your
Ooh.
bonus.
I'm going to remember. Okay, everyone remember that.
Okay. With that, Drum, you're up. Bobby's on deck.
Sounds good. I am gonna look over, see that the barmaid has successfully been propelled by Abby with her magical non-wizard magic that I'm not gonna mention. But I have one fresh on-keg in front of me, and I'm going to take a swing with my great axe.
Go for it.
All right, we're gonna swing again because I'm relentless. All right, that was worse. Okay, does an 8 hit?
An 8, unfortunately, does not. It's a DC 14.
All right,
Well,
well,
against the armor.
yeah, then I am out of actions.
Angry
So
reckless.
That was his reckless. He rolled for it.
Yeah, that was my reckless.
Damn.
That is unfortunate.
Damn.
Bobby,
A
you
3
are
and a
up.
1.
Ouch.
I have a hug for you.
Bobby is up. Smalls is on deck.
I think Monica just dropped.
She did. Alex, can you roll for Abby, or do you want me to hold her off till the end? Oh, no, she came back in.
I pushed the-
Abandonment.
I pushed the wrong button.
Hold on. Disconnect.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
The joys of setting up new equipment.
At least they found all the wires. That's always my biggest problem when I set up my equipment.
Mighty, why don't you go ahead and roll for Smalls? Abby can go after him.
Sorry, the computer's being weird and is only letting us hear audio when I disconnect from the call. For some reason.
Okay.
um.
Do you want to hold off your turn till the end, and so that you figure it out?
No, I got it. Okay, so I am currently in front of an on-keg, right?
The one that's you are within like 10 feet of the two that are attacking Smalls.
Okay. I'm going to use my whip blade.
Nice.
That is a 15.
15 hits.
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? Are you attacking kind of the one that came out of the sinkhole, or that Maddie's or Smalls is already attacking?
The one that Small started attacking.
Okay. Go for it.
So that is 8 damage. And then I'm also going to use psionic energy for a strike.
Nice. Bring it.
So I'm gonna add. How much is it? 1d6 plus 2.
Nice.
Which is 6.
8 plus 6, so 14 damage altogether.
Woo! Yeah.
Nice. With that, you have brought this thing to more than below half health. It is definitely badly damaged. Several legs have been split off. Several legs have been cracked off. Its shell is beginning to split apart. It's starting to crawl. It's struggling. It's badly hurt. All right, that's your turn.
Yes, sir.
Smalls is up. Kyron, you're on deck.
All right. The one that's now damaged is still with the lightning for him, right?
Yes, that's still the one that's taking the lightning damage.
Then he'll use that for his bonus action for
Okay.
lightning. And he rolled a 5.
Nice.
And is that still alive?
It's still alive.
And he's going to use his Great Maul and try
Bring
and
it.
smash it. 23.
That definitely hits.
And the damage on that is a lot. It's 2d4 plus 6 plus rate, so 2d4 plus 6. And roll that. Oops. 11 damage.
Is that with the +5 or without?
That's with it.
Okay, 11 damage. This thing's on death's door. Still alive, still kicking, but barely.
And I think that's all he's got.
Okay, Kyron, you're up. Mornroad, you're on deck.
So we're going to attempt to stab him again.
Gonna finish off the damage one?
Yes. Sir.
All right, go for it.
That's an 8. That's a miss.
That does not hit, unfortunately. Any bonus for movement? You still have your War Priest stuff, don't you? Or did you use it?
I
up?
have one more use of it, and I'm holding that use for the moment because
Smart
it's
move.
on long rest. So yeah.
Are you able to heal Drew at all?
Do I have spell slots left?
You guys came into this fight fresh. Keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
I do. I wasn't sure how far the fight had already progressed. I know I used one on Grunhilde already.
Mhm.
And then
Oh, she was fresh when she came in? It said 19 out of 27.
No. Your spells, when you started the fight last, you were.
Oh, I was like,
So unless you used all your spells when the fight started, you should still have something left.
Drew got grabbed by one of the Onkets on the way over.
Mm-hmm.
true. Yeah, that's right.
Drew is within 60 foot of me, right?
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and cast it, and that is 4 points of healing.
Okay.
Cool.
You're not allowed to die today. Maybe tomorrow.
Is that your move? Is that your turn?
Yes, that is
Monroe, you
bonus
are-
action.
Nice. Monroe, you are up. Morb is on deck. Monroe, you're still behind the bar. You are consider yourself in half cover.
I'm gonna go after the north hole since it's very much damaged. Need to try and clog that.
Okay.
Up.
Are you attempting to? I would say that I'm just not trying to help out anybody here, but I was like, you are behind cover. So if you wanted to try and hide and then sneak attack, you could also do that. Remember your skill.
Oh, I thought I was already. Oh, yeah, I have to roll stealth first, don't I?
You have to
My
hide.
bad. Hiding.
Just to,
The
using this as a
22.
22 to hide? Yeah, easily. You're behind the bar. Nothing can see you right now.
Okay.
Okay, just a reminder, everybody. Remember your skills. Remember your environment. Use it to your advantage.
And then gonna crossbow the north hole.
Yep.
12.
Oh yeah, hits. DC of 5.
Seven.
That's with your sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yes, it comes crumbling down. You just hit it.
North hole gone.
North Arrow is gone. Bughole is collapsed. You are left with an Onkeg in the north, an Onkeg in the west, and 2 in the sinkholes that are coming up. Oh, that have come up. Okay. That's your action.
That's it.
All right.
I don't have any others.
Morb is up. Morb, you only have disadvantage on the ones in the west. Everything else you got a clean shot on. You're on mute if you're talking.
All right. So, let me think. Is the one in the north still up?
One in the north is there's technically 2 in the north now because they're both attacking smalls, but you have a clear shot on either one. One is extremely damaged, like on death's door. The other one is still very fresh.
Cool. All right. The one that's on death's door, I wanted to go after.
Look at that magnificent beard bastard. Go for
Sorry for the mess.
it.
All right.
Now I'm obligated to turn on a camera.
24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Here, hold on. Let me.
There she is.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I forgot that is set on party lights. I should probably turn those off.
Wait, we have party lights too.
What's your damage?
Alright.
Distracted.
Mine rolls 24 to hit.
Yep. From your damage.
And this is just regular damage. 6.
It's dead. It had 6 left.
Let's go.
They're hitting right on the fucking dot with these things. All right. The damaged one on the northern one is dead. As you, this shot, this clack from this flintlock rings through the room and echoes through. This thing hits square in the back. It just obliterates the shell, what's left of its chitinous armor, and just sends blood and viscera. This kind of putrid, purplish, greenish viscera and blood just kind of splatters all across Smalls. It just kind of pisses him off more. He starts charging off to the next one. That's your attack. You got anything else?
Let me see if I have any bonus actions. How far is that? Let me. How hurt does the barmaid look?
She's great. She's 100%. She hasn't been touched.
Okay. Who's hurt?
It's
Smalls and Silver.
Smalls and Xena and Drew are the most hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna heal Smalls with Healing Word. It's
Okay.
60 feet range.
Okay. Yeah, you're within range. Just across the feet. Yeah. You're within. Yeah, definitely.
6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
He looks over, gives you a thumbs up, but doesn't smile.
That's fair.
You've turned me
Alright.
into a mountain.
That is
That's
Morb's
what?
action. Drew is up.
Before Wills asked if anybody was gonna have a
Drew is gonna be really happy that one of the bugs is really dead and going to look at the one at the west. We're gonna try and which one's better?
Say Drew is currently engaged. Like she blocks. Like Drew tried to block the one that was attacking the villagers. So it's engaged in a melee with the southern one from the sinkhole. So if Drew tries to move away, she'll take I keep getting this backwards. He will take an attack of opportunity.
But Drew has a clear shot on everything.
Yes, at
Those.
this point he has a clear shot on everything from their position next to the hole.
Okay. He's starting to get frustrated on just wanting all these bugs. So he heard Xena's cry with the nature check, right? Of trying to topple one of them so he can get to the belly of one of them.
Xena hasn't said anything yet, but I'll tell you what, Xena, I will give you one opportunity here to tell the entire group of what you know. I need you to keep it in like 10 words or less, and go for it. How would you tell the group that they're about the vulnerability that you know about?
I would say check, make them, are they standing upright? Or are they down on all fours?
They're down on like many, like they're like centipedes, like crawling around like beetles and cockroaches.
Okay. Have them, make them rear up and go for the belly. Hit the belly. It's vulnerable.
Make them rear up, go for the belly is about all you can get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for the belly.
I would say that I would say that everybody can kind of take that as they will.
It doesn't say on here, but can my quarterstaff topple to try and?
I would say if you want to try, I would say as a bonus action, if you want to try to topple them, it's a strength check to try and flip them over. If they're at full, like depending on how damaged they are, is the harder the DC.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna do the one that's closest to me then.
Okay,
Since
that's
I'm
at
by the
full
hole.
health. That's at full health. So it is a DC 15 strength check to flip it over. So
Trying to see what the
I'll let you
strength
use it. I'll let
is.
you do it as a bonus action. Try and that's the same for everybody.
It's a +1. Okay. Oh, how about an 18?
That flips it. Fuck yeah.
All right. Drew just in a fury of like, hear you, and just gonna flip him up and down. And then for an action is going to longsword and try and stab the innards.
Go for it. And because it's flipped, I'm going to say that the air armor class is halved, so you only need to hit a 7.
Are you serious?
Did you miss?
With a 5? Yeah.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate. As it kind of like he uses all of his strength to try and flip this beast over, and then immediately draws the long sword and attempts to stab down, but doesn't find purpose and hits the ground beneath it. He realizes though that this can be done, so he begins shouting out to the rest of the group what he's learned. So, everybody else knows exactly.
Guys, look at the bug's innards.
They are vulnerable from the belly up. All right.
Look what I did.
Is that everything?
Yeah, Drew's a badass, so we'll just leave it at that.
All right, good move. But that beetle is on its back, so I will have to roll to get it back on its. It'll take an action to get it back on its feet, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna roll now because Gunhild is still giving the help action to everybody fleeing. It is double D6. That is 3 people, and 3 people again. So 6 more have made it out. You are down to 4 people left. So I got to update my notes here. We started out with how many? 17? We're down to 12. Okay. And with that, the Onkegs are making their moves in the west. They are going after Xena because all of the villagers have moved away. That is only an 11. I don't think that hits you, Xena.
Woo, doesn't hit me.
Nice. She's clear. Now we're going to go after the one in the north that is still attacking Smalls. That's only a 13. I don't believe that hits Smalls anymore.
That's a miss.
All right, and the one in the south. Like I said, all 3 of these Onkegs are at perfect health, so they cannot use their acid spew just yet. The one is attacking Drew. There we go. That is a 16. I believe that hits Drew.
I believe so too. I will double check, but I would say yes.
Does.
Drew is a
Armor
Meets
class
it.
16.
It is a
Yeah.
meets it, beats it. Yep, damn.
16. Damn. So close. All right, that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And the acid, 3 points. So 10 points of damage altogether.
Good thing you healed.
Oh my god. People aren't allowed to die today.
No acid spews, so I can't go after anybody. And bug holes are all cleared. Sinkholes do not give anything to come out. So, boom, we're up. And back to the top of the round. Maddie, go for it. There are still 4 villagers alive, and Gunhild is still ushering them out.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a full attack on the bug this time instead, over on the west side.
All right, go for it.
So first is gonna be my quarterstaff. Uh, 14.
Actually, I think I screwed up. The one that Drew attacked was on its back, wasn't it?
It was.
I fucked up. So, go ahead and wait a second. Let's see. It's going to go ahead and give her that 10 damage back because I have to roll to get it back on its feet. That's its full action.
Yay!
And it does not. On a fucking 6. No, it's still very much so on its back, struggling. So it will have advantage on its next check to try to get up, but it's still on its back. It has nothing it can do. Drew gets 10 hit points back. So, sorry, Maddie, I interrupted you. What do you want to do on the one in the west?
Quarterstaff to hit 14.
14 hits. Makes it
12 damage.
12 damage, and you're attacking the one in the west, right?
Correct.
All right. Takes a nasty smack. You begin to crack through that chitinous armor, but it's still coming at you, snapping and going crazy. It's still going after Xena.
I'll go ahead and use my unarmed strike for my bonus.
Okay.
which misses.
Unfortunate. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of you kind of crack. You kind of bring your fist down and kind of smack on top of this thing's chitinous armor, but it's still just a little bit too thick, and it doesn't find its purpose.
And
Xena.
I'm not going to waste the key.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Sorry. Xena, you're up. Drum is on deck.
Okay, so if it attacks, it goes up, or does it just attack on all fours?
The one that is attacking Drew right now is flipped on its back. The one that's
No.
attacking you is still very, very much so cool.
Okay, so as they attack, how do they attack? Just by
They come at you with these nasty, large mandible snappers, and they have these like they're like large. Think of like a mix between a cockroach and a centipede, and they're snapping at you.
okay, but I have to get to the underside of the belly.
So you can either
Alright.
try to make it. So you can either make a DC because the one you're attacking right now has been damaged. I would say it's a DC 12 strength check to flip it over, unless you can convince me of something else that you want to use to try to flip this thing.
Well, can I attack with Shillelagh?
It's still,
Um,
it's still just regular attack.
Okay, it's a regular attack, so I'm gonna. My screen is not moving.
Okay.
Attack with Shillelagh. Dang it. All right. Oh, son of a bit. Gun. It's a 13.
Just misses. You got your stat just bounces off this chitinous armor. It's still just ever so slightly too tough for you to find purpose. That's your
Okay.
attack. You can still use, because you did attack, even you don't have to connect, you can still use Xena to attack with your bonus.
Wait, what? I can use Athena.
Yes, you just have to attack. Doesn't mean you actually have to hit. Even if you miss, you can still use Athena as long as you use your action to attack.
Okay, so I want to use Athena
Okay.
to attack and knock this bugger on his back.
All right, so you want to try and use Athena to flip it?
Yes.
All right, let me scroll over real quick. Athena has a strength of +2, so she needs to roll a 10 or higher to flip this. So go ahead and roll me a. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Just putting this out there, she has a better strength score than some of our party members.
It's a big ass lynx.
So that was a 12, so 14.
She flips it. Yeah, she flips it. It's a DC 12. Athena doesn't attack. She doesn't do damage, but she gets up underneath this thing and just like you hear this, and she just like almost leaps up in the air and flips this giant centipede cockroach-looking thing onto the back, and it's just like struggling, and it's now fully prone, fully back on its belly exposed.
Is that my turn?
That is your turn.
Oh,
You have
I still
You have
wanna-
movement. You
Okay.
have movement, but that's all you got.
So how far am I away from this thing?
You're right up on it.
Okay.
So, do you want to stay right there?
I'm staying there.
Okay. That is Xena. Drum is up. Abby, you're on deck.
All right, so I understand the situation. We have 3 bugs, 2 of them on their backs, and the other one is directly in front of me, right?
No, the one in the west is within 30 feet. Yeah, one is directly in front of you because it's attacking small still. Yes, correct.
All right, well, that one's about to get flipped.
Okay, flip it. Flip that bitch. It's a DC 15 because it's at full strength.
Do it now!
You have advantage because you're raging. You have advantage on your strength checks.
I
Thank goodness.
might have clicked the wrong button to do that. Hold on. There we go.
Strength check, not a saving throw. Keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, strength check. Yeah, that's why I threw the wrong one. So 16.
Flips. That bad boy's on its belly. Or on its back.
Yeah.
Belly exposed. That's your action to do so, though. You have a bonus left.
Don't have a bonus, but I was super, super excited to watch everyone else flip their bugs, and it looked really fun. So I flipped my bug as well.
Son of a bitch.
Look
All
at
of these
that.
bugs are now on their backs. Only one has
Good.
advantage to get back up.
I'm giggling because they're on their back, but that is the end of my turn.
Beautiful.
Can that count as an attack?
It's your action. Yes, it's your It gets
Well,
counts as
no,
your,
for the
For
purpose of
raging.
rage.
yes, for the purpose of rage. Yes.
All right, sounds good. Then I'm done.
So
Cool. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, would you consider then an action that would induce a disadvantage on an opponent that is strength based, continuing your rage, because you would probably use rage to continue it?
Yeah, it's a physical action. I would say it,
Yeah.
it counts as your action. I would say it's an attack. So, yeah,
Sounds
Yeah.
good. All right.
it'd have to be pretty fucking obscure not to be an attack. So, but yeah, you're good. All of these things are on his back. Shit, Obby, go ahead. Obby and Smalls is on deck.
Earth Rumble 6.
Mambo number 5.
A little bit of Monica in my life, right?
I am whip blading. Full
Okay,
speed.
going after the north one or the one that's attacking Smalls.
Yes.
Go for it. You have an advantage on the attack. No, I'm sorry. You don't have advantage, but the DC to hit it is now 7. It's half.
Well, I just got a natural 20.
A nat 20?
Well, that definitely fucking hits. So, roll me that beautiful damage.
That's a 7.
Okay, so you get. So remember, you
Okay,
get
so I
full-
rolled a 1 and a 3.
Well, here's the thing: you get full damage regular, then you roll
Okay.
the bonus, add them
Okay.
together, and then double it.
We'll roll one
Okay, hold on.
d6.
Let me roll a d6.
Huh?
It's a 5
So 11
Then
plus
double.
3.
doubled 22,
22 plus 3.
25.
25 damage. Woof! You immediately obliterate about 3/4 of this thing's health. So
You know what? I'm also going to use a psionic strike on it. While I'm at it, let me just
Go
add
for it.
another d6 to that.
Oh, that's well too.
so you need to actually add that to your crit then, because you're adding. If you crit, you can also add your smites and things like that if you're a paladin. So if you crit, you're adding everything to that crit.
Oh.
So you got
That's 25. So
Right.
it's a
Yeah.
d6.
Uh-huh.
So 6.
then double it again.
I rolled another 5.
11 plus double it, so another 22.
So
Plus 2. So 24. So
20
25 and then 24.
25 and 24 damage is how much you did.
Yes.
Oh my.
You know what? Fuck it.
It better be dead.
It's very, very much so dead. I don't even have to do the math on this thing. I would like you to describe. This is your crit. You guys get to describe your crits. How do you kill this thing? This poor innocent 10-foot, 1,000-pound cockroach,
Innocent.
exposed on its belly,
Innocent?
fully exposed. How do you obliterate this poor creature?
I'm gonna crawl up onto where like its neck kind of area is. And then with my chitin blade, I'm just gonna kind of like flick it so that it extends into the whip. And just go, I think we've had enough bugs in one party today. And like flick it down onto its stomach and pull it up so it rips it open in half.
Oh, this thing like splays open like bread, almost like how it splits open the top and just kind of like this fountain of this sticky gelatinous goo and this purplish greenish blood just starts spewing everywhere. It's very dead.
Drum nods in approval.
With that, that's everything, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Smalls is up. Kyron is on deck.
So the one that was next to Smalls is dead, right? Obviously.
Yes, there's still one on the west that is attacking Obby, and there's one in the south that is attacking Drew. If Smalls wants to get to one in the south, he would have to leap across the gorge, or leap across the sinkhole, or move around it. So
Actually, I believe the one attacking Drew is actually on its back, not attacking Drew.
well, they're all on their back, but there's either one across the sinkhole or one on the west.
Understood.
Smalls is within range. He's just within range to attack the one in the west.
Then that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go the one in the west and use his, his bonus action for the lightning.
Okay, roll
And
me what's the DC I need to beat?
12 for dex
12?
save.
I rolled it doesn't matter, 6 or a 9, so fuck it, it's done. It doesn't make it.
Perfect. So lightning is gonna be 3 damage for lightning,
Okay.
and then he's going to do his maul attack.
Go for it. It's only a DC 7 to hit this thing. That soft, squishy underbelly.
All right, he hits with a 21,
Definitely hits.
Mm.
which is 2d6 plus 6.
Gets his rage damage.
Yeah, that's including it. 9, 15 damage.
15 altogether.
Correct.
Oof. With a nasty squish, he almost like he doesn't quite, almost like he's driving a railroad spike. He like just pierces through this thing, and it begins kind of like slithering and fighting its way, and it begins to kind of split in half. And you hear the ripping of sinew and tendons. The thing doesn't have bones in the traditional sense, but you definitely hear that ripping and tearing as this thing tries to get away from that smashing hammer. It's alive, but not by much. That his turn.
Yes, sir.
Tyron, you are up. Mornrow, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to stab this motherfucker again while it's on its back, I assume. So
The badly damaged one or the one
Yeah,
that's withdrew?
the badly damaged one at the moment.
Okay, go for it. Yep, you're within range of both, so it doesn't matter.
Yay! I rolled a
or-
15.
It definitely hits either way.
That's 7 piercing damage to its
7.
belly.
It has barely anything left, but it is still writhing and snapping at your horsey feet as it kind of like just you're dancing out of the way of this thing, but it's still alive.
I'm gonna War Priest and actually use my Throne Shield at the other one that's on Drew.
Okay.
I would assume it's the equivalent of throwing my spear, so that's a 10.
Yeah, it hits. It's only a DC 7 when they're on their belly.
And that was the minimum damage of 3.
3? Okay.
How-
That's the one after Drew, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, you immediately spear this thing in the belly, and it's kind of snapping at your legs as you kind of pick yourself up and rear up. You chuck your shield out of your arm. It's this kind of Captain America thing. It sails over and just does this like plunk, and then immediately sails back to your arm and clicks right back into your shoulder. And you gotta
Nice.
grab your spear and pull it back out and ready your next attack. But that is your turn. Mornrow, you're on deck. Or Mornrow, you're up.
I
Sorry, Morb is
see.
on deck.
Yeah, me. It's me, and I'm gonna re-stealth to see if I can get back behind the bar.
You're still behind the bar, so I would give you advantage on this stealth check because you're obscured from just about anything that would be looking for you is on its back right now. So yeah, you have advantage.
With a dirty 20 on that one.
Yeah, you're definitely hidden.
And then we're going to I'm gonna crossbow the one in the west that's like almost just gone.
Go for it.
For an 8.
8 hits. Only need a
Alrighty.
7.
Oh yeah, it was that, and then for 12.
It's done. You just your crossbow
it gone.
finds your crossbow finds its target, just peels this thing right between the soft spot of its eyes. I guess you could say it's almost has like this lining of about 12 eyes, 6 on either side, splitting across this like insect like head, and just finds it right dead center, and the thing immediately stops moving altogether.
Nice.
All right.
Done.
Morb, you're up. Drew's on deck.
All right, so I gotta reload my gun, right?
No, you have it. You have skill with firearms, so you load
Okay, cool.
without having to use a move.
Cool. I forget about that.
Yeah.
Can I get a clear shot of any of the bugs?
There's only one left, and it's like within, like you could literally walk up and point blank shot this thing on its back. So yeah, you have a clear shot either way.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk up and just point blank it.
Okay. Are you adding anything to it, or just your shot?
Just my shot. I am saving that in case we get something bigger.
Go for it. It's a 7 DC to hit.
19.
19 definitely hits. Roll me your damage.
8 damage.
8. Not bad. You walk up and you're off. I wouldn't say that you get right up on this thing. You still keep yourself out of melee distance so it doesn't like engage you. But
Yeah.
you definitely walk up from just like kind of crock your shoulder and bam, unload into this thing's chest, and it blits a hole over. But it's still writhing, coming at you. It's still snapping at anything close by, attempting to do anything it can to get back on its.
I was
back on
doing
its
a
feet.
recreation of Old Yeller.
There you go. Attempt to put it down, but it's just not quite enough.
Yeah.
You got anything a bonus? Anything you want to do?
No.
Drew is up. Gunhild on deck.
I'm gonna. I want to ice knife it just to make sure that it's down.
Ice Knife does have a spray effect. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, with ice, huh? Yeah, never mind.
It's only a 7 DC to hit because it's still on its back.
Yeah, we're gonna try once again to longsword it.
Go for it.
Yeah, with a 16 on that one.
Hits.
And then it's a. Is it the D8 or the D10 that I see on here?
Well, if she's using it, I would say it's a D8 because she's still holding her quarterstaff in his hand. So it's
Okay.
basically it's either a D8 if you're using it one-handed or a D10 if you're using it two-handed. So D8.
And 9.
9 damage. This thing is definitely at half health. It's looking rough. It's writhing. It's doing everything it can. It knows that it's in a very, very precarious situation right now, but still alive. Any bonuses? Anything?
None.
Okay. Gunhild is going to continue to use the help action to try and usher people out. There's only 4 left. I'm going to roll the d6s. That is 5 people. Everybody, all of the villagers have made it out. So with that, we have 16 villagers have escaped. And only 1 has died of the ones you had left. All right. There's only 1 left. Top of the round. I'm going to see if this thing gets back up. If not, this one does have advantage. Breck. It does get back up with a 17. It flips itself back over. And it is immediately going to go snapping after Drew because it is the closest one in its proximity. That. Shit, what is it? Plus 17.
Yep.
No, sorry. I calculated that wrong. 16.
Still 16.
Still, yeah.
Still hits it. All right. Only 3 piercing damage, and the 6 for acid is a 4. 7 points of damage altogether.
Still up.
Still up. Woof. It's not at the health. It's not at the health threshold to use its acid spray yet. So, with that, top of the round, Maddie, Xena, you're on deck. Or Maddie's up. Xena, you're on deck.
Am I within distance to get over if my movement's 40?
You have 40. Yes, you are just within distance.
I'll go ahead and come over with my giant quarterstaff that is 10 feet long and smash it.
Nice. Beautiful. You were still outside. With that, keep in mind, that keeps you outside of normal melee range of most things when you're attacking with the extended staff. So, yes, you hit. Or roll.
No, I did not. I missed. That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
you missed.
I'll use actually. I'll stay within melee distance though to use my unarmed strike for my bonus.
Okay, so you have to close the distance in order to do that.
I do, and I hit a 17 for
That
that.
hits.
And I'll use a key to add Hand of Harm to it.
Ooh. Is this the first time you're using this ability?
I don't know, but if it is, it looks a lot like when I do my healing, but it's like black smoke, just a black aura is around my hand that transfers into the person because necrotic damage.
Okay. Roll me the damage.
Minimum damage of 5 plus my Hand of Harm. I'll have to look for it later. 9 total is what it should be.
9. Oof. This thing is down to a quarter of its health. It's looking bad. As your hand of harm, as you kind of like cock this thing back, this haymaker, as you connect with your fist, this blackish, brackish smoke. It seeps into its flesh and begins to almost like sizzle, and this necrotic, dead, rotting smell permeates from your fist as you kind of drive into this creature as it begins rotting away from the inside.
Nice. And that's all.
All right, Xena, you're up. Drum is on deck.
So how far am I from this?
You are with you because you were closer than Maddie. You're 30 feet away.
Okay, so I can I jump on Athena and run
Yeah, sure.
towards there? Okay,
That's
so
okay.
that's what I want to do. So do I have to roll for that?
No, you're good. You can just jump on her. It's fine.
Okay.
For the sake of this.
Okay, so I get there and I pull out the shillelagh
Mm-hmm.
and I swing.
Go for it. Still,
Bada swing.
it's on its feet now, so it's a 14. You got to hit.
It's on its feet?
Yep, it flipped
That's
itself back
right.
over.
Okay, it did. Okay. Here we go. 25.
Oof. Definitely hits.
And 12 damage.
12 altogether?
Yep.
You know
That's
what?
my shillelagh damage, right?
It had 10 health points left, and this is the last thing here. So why don't you go ahead and describe to me how you eviscerate this last bug standing?
All right, so I'm on Athena's back. I come over, swing my shillelagh. It hits all the vulnerable points and just splits this thing open. And it's just gushing everywhere.
Beautiful. Xena, riding like some kind of like nature-ridden knight atop this giant lynx, comes stringing in with this magically enhanced Nature's Fury staff, just cracks this beast across, and it's done. And with that, all the bug holes have been sealed. All the young cakes inside the bar are dead. You have a moment of calm. All of the villagers that were in here have cleared out. There are, unfortunately, a lot of dead folks in here. You've lost 21 folks altogether that have died, but you saved a lot of lives. You saved more than have died. But with that, take stock of where you're at. Take a moment to breathe. And just then, all of a sudden, outside, the door is open.
What?
All of the people that have been fleeing, you can hear the howls of terror from the villagers that have fled, from everything that is up above. Drew, Morb, you know the hell that awaits up top, and what is happening, and what you walked through, what you ran through to get down here, and what is still going on. The screams of everyone, the rapacious chitters and the clattering of the creatures, the grinding of those forelegs, clacking of the mandibles. You know the horror that's waiting up top. So now the question is, do you hold this ground? Or do you try to save more lives? And with that, we're going to go to break.
Oh, man.
Think on that.
And on that, I either need a hug or another drink. Since I am by myself, another drink.
I'll send you a virtual hug. I don't know how to do that, but you've got a virtual hug.
Fair enough. All I know is my first reaction is just gonna be healing word to whoever has the lowest HP at this point.
I think that
And
might be
just
Xena.
scream, "Not today!"
Honestly, it might be Drew, but
Cool. We're gonna yell at Drew and go, "Not today!"
Let's go ahead and take like a 13-minute break. You guys take stock of your spells and abilities, what all you have left. If you want to heal folks up, use potions, spells, whatever you want. If you want to hold the ground here, if you want to leave and try to save more lives or take stock of what's going on up top and then make your decision, you can do that. But for now,
if someone can add the HP to Drew's chart, I cannot do that.
I can do it. What's Drew need?
You have to talk with Kyron on it.
I believe that Drew's current health is sitting at 11, correct?
Yeah. Right now it's at 11.
And then I'm gonna use. I've already used 2. One more healing word to give Drew 5 more HP.
Okay.
That
So
should.
16.
Yeah,
16.
that's better than where we're sitting at. So.
Okay.
Hey, Marshall, can you put Smalls at 19?
Smalls at 19.
Yeah, I've just been doing it by paper and pen over here.
You're good.
Can Drew use cure wounds on themselves, please?
Yeah, Drew can. You guys have full range of Drew's spells, anybody's abilities and whatnot. But
Drew
go ahead and
has
take.
healing word? What?
Yeah, Drew has spells.
That's hilarious.
Drew's a druid.
He's a druid. This hurts
That's
me.
great. That's great.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna grab
Drew's
something
a
more to
simp
drink. I
right
will be
now.
right.
I feel that I need a drink now too.
I only see what was given to me on this page. I don't see
So
any
if
other.
you go from actions over to spells. Oh, hers
No,
because you can't
I
access
only
the
have
page.
screenshot of
I
actions.
understand.
I don't see spells.
Would
So
you like a screenshot of the spells?
That would be awesome.
I would
to
love
help her out.
if someone can help me with that.
Yeah, I'll send it over right now.
The computer folk that can do that better than my app can.
So, bartender's guide. Where are you? Where did I set you down at? Where are you at, Bible? I need you. Bible.
Am I the only one who could speak to animals via ritual?
I speak to animals.
But I don't think it's
All
a
of them.
ritual for you. I'm pretty sure that yours is just like a regular spell.
Yep, it's just a.
Yeah, yours takes a spell slot. I can continually cast mine. It just takes time.
Mine's
Wait a
not a
minute.
spell. Mine, I talk to animals. It's one of my talents.
You can talk to
There's Drew.
Lucky. I don't know if you can talk to Athena.
Yep, I can.
yes, you can.
Athena's she's my companion. She hears me, I hear her.
Oh,
Yes, we know each other.
Brain.
I just registered that Lindsay is using the app
Yes.
on her phone and not the website on her phone.
I am aware.
That is interesting.
That explains like all of the issues that you just realized we're trying to fix in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It registered that she said
It's
app, and
really
I'm like,
hard to
oh.
do it in the you can't look directly, which sucks. Which is weird because I feel like you should be able to at least look at what your other allies can do if they're learning to help them. That would be a reasonable assumption.
Holy crap.
Borderlands?
Whales.
Oh my god!
Whales.
What you want?
The Pandora's Box collection is on sale for $47.
I just spent money on alcohol.
No, I
damn
know.
it. I get paid on Wednesday.
It's part of
For
the
what?
spring sale.
God damn it, I don't have Midori. Okay.
I'm
next.
doing melon balls right now. But what is on sale?
The Borderlands collection, the Pandora's Box, which is every single DLC game, expansion, everything. Normal dollar amount, $664. It's on sale for $46.95.
Can you drop that link? That sounds super tempting.
I really love the Borderlands 2 game. Why is it I can't find a Long Island iced tea in this goddamn book?
Rum, vodka, whiskey, tequila, dash Coke.
I don't have Coke. Can I just suffer without the Coke?
You can.
Okay. So,
Like, Coke is just add color.
shoot me that via message because I can't take my headset with me and continue recording.
There you go, within the general chat.
Dope. I'll be right back. And then I'll send pictures of my monstrosity of more liquor.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, ow. I'm dying.
Well, my bad.
Hey, Lo! Oh, the Final Fantasy franchise is on sale for $6.
That's Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah.
3D remake. 4. Here, let me just do this. 1, 2, 3.
I like how 3 is 11 or something 17, and then the remake, the 3D remake, is $6.
People don't like the remake as much.
It's true.
Die Hard's for the original.
Yeah,
Wow.
interesting. Total War.
Oh wait, it's party time.
Black Ops 2 on sale. Oh, it is.
For $20.
Never goes on sale. Here, let me show you something. Okay, babe.
Uh-huh.
Look what year it came out.
Oh, okay.
Look at the normal price.
Oh.
Not supposed to be spending money, Alex. This is going to be your fault.
You want to hear another one?
Sure, go for it.
Black Ops 2 is on sale for $20.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Normal price is $60.
Yeah, I know. That's not bad at all.
I'm gonna get that.
To save money. Especially if we're meeting up in July.
True.
Mostly because I don't get my first paycheck for 3 weeks. But
Mm.
I feel like I'd be a lot more irresponsible if I had the option to. That Borderlands collection, though, is really tempting.
Yeah. But I own I own the Handsome Jack collection and Borderlands 3 on the PS5, so
Borderlands 2 is just the superior Borderlands, in my opinion. I don't know why, but I enjoyed it a lot more than I did 1 or 3.
The only one I've ever played is 3.
They're all good. It's just for some reason, I like the character development in 2 a lot more. Like,
Yeah.
I like a lot of the characters. It may be that chick that you have to deliver the love letter to, and then she says, "I'll be right back," and then shoots herself.
dude, that one was funny. Or Face McShooty.
Face McShooty, yeah.
The guy's name is Face McShooty. You want to know the mission?
Huh?
The guy.
Oh, where Face McShooty wants you to shoot him in the face,
Mhm.
Yep.
and he like continues to be like, "Come on, shoot me in the face! Come on, do it!" And then when you
That's the
do, he
one.
goes, "Thank you."
That's the one.
Well, do you want to know another game on sale?
Please don't make me spend more money.
Who else?
I mean, I'm just shaking the lit, but or whatever. I took liberties because I don't have simple syrup.
That's fine.
See,
Or
well-
white rum, so I use pineapple flavored rum.
Well,
that sounds
I'm
terrible, but okay.
Yeah,
So I'm an instigator and an enabler. So-
I'm aware of what you are.
Black Ops 2 is $20. That was
Looks
nice.
about right.
I
except
stopped.
it's cloudy.
I stopped measuring about 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah. I mean, it's equal parts of everything.
Exactly.
That's just cloudy.
After the first two, I'm like, cool. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. Well, Black Ops 2 is $20.
Stop it.
Ellen Balls is my drink of choice today, and it's because I was watching Archer with my buddy Blaze, and yeah, they mentioned that drink a lot. It is not as good as you think they would make it sound.
Oh, it's horrible. I've gone across the spectrum this evening already.
It's my nails. Oh, look, it's my nails.
Wow.
Are they pretty? All I heard is it's my nails.
My nail tech posted a picture of my nails today.
So they look pretty then.
Ew.
Well, it's so nice. So, we originally had a small monitor for the computer, but then we got gifted a free TV, and all that was wrong with it is it was missing a power cable. That was $7.
I love when
So
that
now-
happens. You have two.
Now, I have the big TV as my main screen, and then I have Discord on the small one.
I'll have to. Sorry, everyone. You're gonna get discombobulated for a couple seconds.
We're
Okay.
actually at time. So is everybody back?
Was that
Yeah.
time? Or that
You
was
want to
quick.
take a picture of it?
8:50. That was time.
I don't have space for 3 monitors. I want that, but I just don't have space for it. It makes me sad.
I made it happen. I made a custom desk out of an old 1970s island table because I'm just too tall for most tables. So I said, "Fuck it, I'll take a full size table and turn it into a desk."
There you
I have
go.
one of
Want to get
those
posted in the general chat.
Yes, but we are back.
I am also back.
Wow, that's
Um,
neat looking.
Yeah, I have one of those like 1990s cherry wood government desks. Mostly because they were throwing it away, and I was like, I want that. And they're like, well, we're supposed to take it to disposable. We can take it to your house.
The
And
ones
so-
where the secretary will blow the guy in charge underneath the desk.
No. It's definitely one of the ones that's against the wall, but if it falls on you, it would kill you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on. I'm gonna cut this off. Let's jump back into it all. Keep this going for 5 more minutes. All right. With that, we're going to jump back into it. You guys have made safe the mud hole. The bar is cleared of all unkegs. The holes have been closed. The sinkhole is not allowing anything back up. The place has been heavily damaged. Over 20 people have been killed in here, but even more have managed to make their escape up top. You're hearing the cries and the terror and the chaos that is happening up above, outside of the bar. Gunhild is standing by the door. Her hands are just clutched into her face. She is frantic. She is trying to figure things out. She takes a deep breath. Okay. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. She's in full blown panic mode right now. What is the group doing?
Slap her.
I feel like Drew would slap her until
Right.
they're
Drew's
pulled
gonna slap her.
together.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Is
Is
that
Drew
something
rolling? Is
Drew would
Drew
do?
slapping?
It's not for a roll of strength. It's just a pull yourself together, woman.
It's still a melee attack. So are you slapping?
Well,
Yep. What's Drew's melee strike?
God,
it'd be an unarmed
actively
strike, right?
killer.
It's an unarmed strike. Yeah. So I believe it
was-
is.
You can
I
do it
was
with
just
the
given the-
It is
the
plus.
stuff.
It is only
Nah.
2 damage. She immediately takes this clock across the face. And she kind of snaps out of it, like, "What the fuck is your brother?" Okay.
Telling you to wake up. Focus.
Thank you. Listen, thank you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. She begins looking around the bar. she looks at the creatures, looks at everything that's dead, look at all the dead people. She immediately like puts her hands over her mouth because like trying to hold back tears. Okay. What the these are fucking cattle snatchers! These things don't fucking attack people, they've never had a problem with them. God! God, so... God. Please. Please, I don't know. We can't stay here. I don't know, we can either hold... I don't fucking know what to do. Just... She is lost in the indecision. She doesn't know what to do. Her people are dead. There are more happening upstairs, outside of here. The creatures, she recognizes them, but this shouldn't be happening. What's the group want to do?
Me and Drew came through that. It's way worse up there than it was down here.
Oh God, worse? Like, everybody's leaving. Everybody's right up top. What do you mean worse?
We told them to go up, cause normal is bad.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I think
So if all the things are here, then
high ground.
they have to go here to escape the bugs.
High ground. You told them to get high
That.
ground.
That's
the word you're looking for.
High ground. You mean like on the roof, on the walls of the roof?
Yes.
Please,
said-
just go. Please, help people. I don't know what the fuck is happening here, but please save people.
We will. Just please keep yourself safe too. Go to high ground with the others and make sure that they're okay.
I will be fine. Just stop. And she immediately starts darting up the stairs.
Before she fully goes upstairs, I'm going to gently grab her by the arm and hand her my stuffed animal. And I'm gonna be like, I need you to hold on to this for safekeeping, okay? I'll be back to get it soon.
Nice. She actually begins to calm ever so slightly. She kind of gains her composure a little bit. Thank you. Please, I don't know what's happening. The Major Domo's not here. He left with all the guards. He was supposed to be figuring out what all this was. I don't know. This has never happened here before. I've seen these kind of creatures before. They snatch cattle and sheep. They're a fucking nuisance. They're pests. At best, they've never attacked us before. People, never here in the fucking village before. Please, just save who you can. Please, come up with me. Save who you can. And she hands you your stuffed animal back.
Okay.
All right, Maddie,
back at
no,
the others.
let's do this.
So, choice lies before the group. Do you stay here and hold this ground, or do you head up top?
Maddie's gonna head up.
I'm gonna go with Maddie.
Who's all going up?
Xena's gonna head up, but Xena asked the group, why are they attacking the people? She said they don't attack the people. We have to figure out what's going on and what's making them attack the people. And if we can do that, then we can get rid of them, right? Don't you think?
Smart idea.
My assumption is that it has to do with the fact that they've been mining recently. That's what she said earlier before this all happened.
Can I try to roll Arcana on the bugs?
You want to roll Arcana?
Yeah.
Bring it. There's a lot of dead bugs around, and like I said, you guys have kind of done some checks on them beforehand. So yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
Beautiful. On a dirty 20, you're kind of going over them, and blood looks normal, their shells look normal, but there's something strange in between the edges of their chitin shells. It's almost surface level. Almost something that they've been burrowing through. There's a strange kind of greenish hue, coloration, just between their chitinous shells that's changing their coloration. You don't know, there's something in the back of your mind that you've seen this color before. It's definitely not normal. It's not naturally occurring. There's something not right about this.
Can I roll history on that?
You want to roll history on it?
Because you said I've seen that type of green before.
Sure, roll me a history check. This will be a DC... I'm going to say it's a DC 12 for what you've dealt with before in the past.
Okay. 14.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You recognize the strange hue of this. You haven't actually dealt with the actual material itself in hand in its raw form, but this is it's warpstone, is that you would know it. Warpstone is a raw material that you know creates gunpowder. There's not enough here for you to like extract and use anything with, but it almost looks like these creatures have been either exposed or digging through something that has been exposed to something like this.
I know what they're mining for. I'm gonna look at the group.
The townspeople?
No, I know what they're mining for.
The bugs or the townspeople? Didn't you say the townspeople were mining?
The government is mining.
Yeah, they said that they were mining before and that they've been having issues, and that is why he left with all of the guards.
You can hear Gunhilda from the top of the stairs. I'm sure this is all terribly fucking fascinating, but are any of you gonna fucking help me? And she begins running up the rest of the way. She pulls away from Avi's hand.
So, quick breakdown. Everyone. Thing that make go boom, I'm gonna hold my gun, okay?
Yeah.
Is this, and I'm gonna hold up the warp stone. They're coated in it.
So
they will go boom.
Oh, they're going through looking for the stuff to make more explosives.
The government is. And they might have ran into a hive of these people and agitated them with this stuff. You're not supposed to eat this.
That makes sense.
They have it in their shell, so they will go boom. Right?
Possibly. Not necessarily.
Many things. It's like soup.
Okay.
You can't get a carrot and it be soup.
It's just one of the ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Gunhilda's disappeared up the top of the stairs at this point.
I'm gonna grab Maddie by the arm and be like, come on, we don't want to leave her by herself. And I'm gonna pull him up with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Xena,
everyone's
Athena,
favorite
and
thing.
Lucky's in his companion place, right?
I'm going to assume that you've put Lucky in his safe place.
Yes.
I've done that for you for several combats so far, so you're going to need to remember that in the future. But I'm going to say Lucky is in his safe place.
Okay, so we're gonna keep Lucky in the safe place, and Athena and Xena are going up.
All right. Is anybody staying in the bar, or is everybody heading up?
All right, I'm gonna do everyone's favorite thing. I'm gonna roll a perception check. I'm really curious as where this hole leads because more bugs didn't come out of it, and it just appeared underneath the bar.
Go for it.
Come on.
This is gonna go be so bad. Oh, that's actually not bad. 15.
Oh.
That's the highest
On a
I think I've
15.
ever rolled.
You take a look at you're standing at the edge of the hole, you're kind of inspecting. You get the impression that they were trying to tunnel up, like the hole in the north and the hole in the west, but because it couldn't support the weight, it actually collapsed unto itself. So it became a sinkhole. There will be nothing else coming up out of this for the time being.
Got it.
Okay, well, that concludes my inspection. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna stay behind.
You're gonna stay behind and hold and guard?
Yeah, I'm real curious as what's gonna happen down here.
All right. Is everybody staying, or is anybody staying with Drum?
I'll stay with my drunk friend and let the other self-healing healer take themselves upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, Drew's going upstairs.
Kyron and Drum are staying behind in the bar. Okay, everybody else is heading up top?
Yep.
All right.
Let's go small.
Everybody but Kyron and Drum, you all make your way up the flight of stairs about 30, 40 feet up to the top, and you kind of go out this hobbit hole, central just circular doorway, and you're immediately met with this horror show as there are bugs skittering through alleyways in front of you, and these almost like trapdoor like spider holes that pop up and grab people as they're running away and dragging them underneath. You can hear screams and almost like fires and stuff that are erupting off in the earth. You're not quite sure why it's happening, but there's a lot of chaos happening up underneath here. As you come up, you're facing south, and due south of you is the docks in which all of you came from. You can almost see the docks here from here and all the ships. You have a clear shot here. There's a lot happening between you and there, but you can see the ship. Then off to the west, you can almost see the entrance to the village, to the township off in the distance. You can see the walled fortifications that are kind of elevated up. And you can almost see a couple of guards that are fighting off these creatures, and you can see villagers scattering left and right. Then as you look east, there's a lot of towns, or there's a lot of homes, and almost looks like a residential area off to the east. And you don't see any guards, but you see a lot of people, a lot of villagers screaming, and you see the bugs dragging people, chasing people. You have options. Do you want to run south to the docks to make your way to your ship? Do you want to run west to the guards and the fewer villagers and the walls? Or do you want to run east to the homes where the most of the villagers are? Or do you want to stay here?
I'm gonna turn to Maddie, still pulling him by the arm, and be like, "We should go east. They don't have any help."
Way ahead of you. Let's do this.
Yeah, Xena's right behind you. Go to the east. Warn the people.
I'm still in your seat while you're gone.
You said on the west is where like the guards and stuff are.
Yeah, you can see a couple of guards. Like I said, when you came in, you didn't see many guards. Like when you were here the first time, you saw them walking 4x4, 2x2 in patrols. There was a lot of military presence here. But when you came here just recently, they were not. They were thinned out. And you remember like Gunhilda telling you that the major domo is the commanding the commander or the ruler of this township. He took the bulk of the guards and was hunting whatever was happening here or whatever the issue was, trying to figure it out. So there's very few guards, but to the west there's a couple of guards.
Smalls, go to the west and see if you can gather up what guards are left and take command. You were in the army, right? Huh. Yeah, he agrees, and he's going to go that way.
You want to send him by himself?
Yeah, he's going to run that way and try and rally the guards to come with him because he has a commanding military presence from what I've seen.
Okay. Keep in mind, they're occupied, so we'll see what happens. All right. Is everybody else going to head to the village or kind of to the homes and stuff to the east?
Yes.
All right. Except for Chiron and Drum. You guys are staying behind in the bar. You all, the rest of you, make your way immediately east to the homes, and you're almost like reading. This isn't exactly a massive village. It's not Trinaborg. It's not Opus Day. This is the Den. It's a township. There's maybe 1,000 people total living here. And you're kind of entering the residential area here. There's a lot of homes and thatched huts and everything leading its way into this like strange Hobbit Hill type area. But there are dozens upon dozens of villagers fleeing left and right, some up on top of their homes already that have figured it out, that are hiding, and more and more bugs that are just snatching people, running after, chasing them. But you all make your way to almost like a central area in this district of this township. And you're immediately met in this open area, and there are about dozens upon dozens of people gathered up in groups that are immediately surrounded by these bugs that are closing in, that are snatching people, grabbing them, ripping them apart, tearing at them, coming at them. There are no guards here. There is nothing protecting these people. There are, men and women out in front trying to protect their children, doing everything that they can to try to protect those lesser than them, weaker than them, less, vulnerable than them, doing everything that they possibly can to protect their loved ones. But there's little they can do. In this town, in this like central area, you can see 3 groups. Pretty close knit to each other. Do you engage?
They're all surrounded, right?
Oh yeah, the bugs are closing in, snatching at them, killing them left and right, dragging them off.
Like, give me a head count of bugs.
Roll me a perception check.
Not a perception check.
Touche, DM. Touche.
That is a 13.
Half a dozen. Dozen maybe. There's a lot going on. You can't tell. Do you want to engage and try to help the people in the center square? Or do you want to try and move off and help somewhere else?
Oh,
From what
I
you can
want to
tell,
help people.
from a perception, what you can tell, there's at least 50 people here in the center square.
Yeah, I want to help the people as best I can. Well, with, hopefully the help of others. I have Athena.
Is
Okay. Is everybody in agreement? Everybody's gonna move to help the villagers?
well, no. Can Drew roll like a survival check to see if like there might be something here that can be dealt with, or is there like somewhere where we can do something that is more beneficial and not getting us caught in another like dead end or pitfall?
Sure. Roll me survival. I would say it's a 10, 15, or 20 DC, depending on how much information you get.
I'm trying to see what. Sorry, there's so many tabs. Can someone who has Drew's thing, what's the plus to the survival? Is it a 5?
Give me 2 seconds and I will check for you.
It is +5.
Okay. Thank you. 19 on that one.
19. On a 19, just below a 20, unfortunately, you can tell that there are a great many people here. This is the largest cluster of people that you can tell in this immediate area, in this district that you can immediately get to and safely or quickly get to and save as many people as you possibly can. There's already people up on the walls, far off in the distance. There's people up on the roofs that have figured out how to stay away from these things. But the largest cluster, mostly children, is clustered here in the center of this square.
Marshall, can I roll like a nature or something more specifically on the bugs if I would know what their natural predator is or anything like that? Like, what actually hunts these things?
What hunts an Ankeg?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll me a nature check. Are you proficient with nature?
No.
Okay, it changes the DC. So I will
Alright.
allow you and Xena to make a check.
Okay.
The DC is different for the two of you though.
19.
Oh, son of a
19,
gun. I
nice.
got a 6. So much for
Xena-
proficiency.
I know
Xena,
shit.
you're too frantic trying to move in to try to save these people. On a 19, you would know, Maddie, you would know that like there's nothing here. Like the most common things that would hunt these type of creatures would either be humans because they are a nuisance, a pest type creature. As you heard Gunhilda say, they are cattle snatchers and sheep snatchers. Or the only thing you would know of is a bug that is bigger, but the name of that eludes you right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to engage and help because that is why I'm here. So if I die, remember me.
And after that check, Drew would second that, be like, yeah, they got the survival instincts. Let's try and get what we can because we have a job to do.
All right. And with that, you're all going to move to engage to try to help out everyone in the center square of the village district. From what you can see immediately coming in, there are at least 6 Ankegs here. 2 for each group. And each group has at least 25 people in it. Mostly children, old folks, those that cannot defend themselves. With that, I want everybody to roll initiative. And with that, this is a ambush. I'm going to treat this as. So I am going to roll first for my creatures. Everybody else will roll after me. Unless one of you scores an initiative of 20 or higher, then I will allow you all to go first.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
So,
I
roll your
rolled a
initiative.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
I got a 13.
So
You're not
20
there, Devin. Stop that.
I'm away.
I was like, you're not there. I was like, thank you. I was like, you and Drew are not there. So
It's
I
a
need
very
everybody
so-
who's not Kyron and not Drew or not Drum. Sorry, Drum. So everybody
Here's
else roll
something
me
outside,
initiative.
Drum.
Yeah, I got an 11.
The others got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, 20 to 25.
Oh, Morn.
Guys, focus. 20 to 25.
I got a 13.
No, I need 20 to 25. Anybody?
Nope.
15 to 20. Xena, you said you got a 13?
Yep.
Xena. 5 to 10.
Maddie got an 11.
I
Wait,
got
Drew got a 12.
I got a 9. Morb got a 6.
So Drew, Maddie. Then what was the next two?
I got a 9 and
9.
Morb got a 6.
Okay. Mornroll, where you at?
I'm a nat 1, so, you know.
All right. I think that's everybody. Before we do that, Kyron, Drew, or Drum, what are you guys doing?
Rolling 20s. Sorry.
You're in the bar.
All right. So I'm curious. I'm gonna go wander over to where the collapsed tunnels are.
Okay.
Because while the tunnels are collapsed,
Mhm.
being a dwarf, I know they don't have to stay that way very long.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see if there's any clues or any reasons, particularly why they came out of the north and the west side of the tunnel, and then right below us. So I'm searching in some way to figure out where this problem would be coming from, and if there's a way we could get to the problem itself.
Okay. Roll me either nature, or you can either roll nature straight or perception with advantage.
It was nature. What was the other one?
Nature straight or perception with advantage.
All right, we're gonna do perception with advantage. These are the best perception rolls I've ever gotten in my life. It looks like 14.
Beautiful.
14 is the total.
14 is the best. Yep.
On a 14, you're observing these holes. You notice that these creatures, the way that they burrow, they're not creating like dwarven tunnels, like mining tunnels. They're not meant to be supported or anything. These creatures are just like tearing through the earth enough to kind of create a passageway for them or anything behind them in order to kind of like move through and get after whatever they're moving towards or whatever they're chasing down. These things can burrow, but not exactly strategically, not exactly gracefully. So the tunnels that they create are not stable by any means. And on a 14, no, you can't really tell like reason where they came from or what the deal is, but maybe that they were just drawn to the fact that there were so many people here.
All right, Kyron, riddle me this. What would cause things that normally eat cows to start eating people?
Are they out of cows?
I wouldn't think so. That doesn't seem to make too much sense. But you're like, well, not to be offensive, but kind of like a cow. So what are your thoughts?
Are you insinuating I might be a scrumptious meal for them?
No, not at all. You're significantly stronger and, more muscular than cow meat. I mean, worst case, we could go look at that hole and see if there's anything down there.
That is true. Yeah,
How long do you happen to have a rope?
I have
can-
one more 50-foot rope available to me from this beautiful cloak I acquired.
Hold on.
But it's my last rope
that-
at the moment.
That's a wizard's cloak, right? You can just pull items from it whenever you need them.
As long as there is a patch of the item, I can acquire the item. I have acquired that information. So yes, but no.
All right, wizard's cape. Understood. Out of character. How deep is the hole in the bottom?
40 feet.
40 feet? Cool.
It's at a bit of a slope. So if you tried to like jump down immediately, you would take 2d10, damage. But if you made your way down safely, you could like slide.
I do have a 50-foot rope. That
I also have a 50-foot rope, and I don't think you need to use your magic rope because that might be a bit unstable.
you're
I'll use your perception
unstable.
check for that.
What was that, Marshall?
I'll use your perception check for allow you to see that.
All right. Well, I guess if we lower a rope, we can go find out what's at the bottom of that hole.
You going first? I'm
Of course.
a little four-legged, and sliding down might be funny.
Well, worst case, I will try and catch you. Very confidently at 4'3", looking up at this this centaur. I will catch you. Don't worry.
We
All
got
right.
this.
I'm gonna start making my way down the hole.
Okay. You guys make your way down using the rope and whatnot. It's I'm not going to even make you roll dexterity or anything like that. Like I said, the slope it's difficult. You're going to have a hell of a lot harder time to make your way up than you are making your way down. You guys make your way to the bottom.
Can we make sure we secure a rope at the top? That way we have a way of climbing out.
Sure, you can secure it to the bar. There's something you can tie it off to.
Awesome. All right.
You guys make your way down to the bar or down to the bottom of the sinkhole. What are you looking for?
Looking for a new passage. You did say it was collapsed earlier, but that doesn't mean that they weren't frantically looking for something.
Sure. You guys can roll me another perception or nature check, whichever one. Nature's a straight check, and I'll give you perception advantage. Why not?
Oh, there we go. Back to normal. I rolled a 1.
And the next one, we get advantage. Be better than a 1. 14.
Both of you had a 14?
Oh, we
Yes.
both get to roll. Noted. Okay.
Okay.
You
You
can
get the
go ahead and
impression
roll.
that, like I said, these things were burrowing up from underneath. It was almost like they were drawn to the amount of people that were here, the noise, the commotion, the motion. It's like you would know that just off the top of your head that maybe these things are drawn to sound, maybe they're drawn to motion, tremors, things, vibrations in the earth. These are a very much so like earthbound creature, but the tunnel that they came from underneath has very much so collapsed. The weight which they were trying to tunnel up from underneath and the weight from everything that was above has just completely collapsed underneath. There's nothing for you to kind of like try to dig into if you wanted to like stay here and try to tunnel your way through to maybe try to find the passageway that started it. You could, but there's no telling how long it would take you. On a 14.
He rolled an 18. I don't know if that helps.
I wasn't sure whether we're both rolling or if it's just drums rolls.
I gave you both, but on an 18, the information pretty much stands. I think I gave you adequate.
Okay.
You feel like if you could spend some time here tunneling to try to find where they started, that could kind of like it would take you a while. You would have to clear a lot away, and between the two of you, it would probably take more time than you're willing to commit to it. But you could probably find a tunnel to where they started and make your way down to try to find out where they came from, or make your way into where they, the hive, if that's what you're looking for. But who knows?
How
Who
committed
knows what
are you,
waits down there?
friend?
Well, I mean, we're not doing anything else, and I mean, everyone else should have it taken care of above, right?
Yes.
All right. I guess we start looking for a tunnel.
Looking for the source.
Looking for the source. We're
Go
gonna
ahead and
die.
you guys are gonna start digging.
Hold on. Do I have a shovel? That would be fantastic.
That's the real question. Do we have the tools to do this?
I don't have a shovel. I only have a crowbar. All right.
Start digging.
I don't think we actually have a shovel to dig with.
We don't have a shovel to dig with.
One of you can roll me a d20 at disadvantage.
Do you want to do that? Because my rolls are. I rolled really high for my perception, so I don't think any of my older rolls are going to be great.
Go ahead and. I got a 2.
All right.
You got a 2?
At disadvantage, I got a 2. I got
Okay.
a 2 and a 15.
Cool. We'll come back to you. As you all begin shoveling away with your crowbar and bare hands or whatever you can do to manage to start trying to dig away at the tunnel. And with that, we're going to shift back over to the village and with the homes and with everything else. Xena,
Yes.
you are at the top of the turn. Since you guys did beat the D20, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go first. You have, I did share a photo of where the villagers are in the group. There are 2 Onkegs at each group. Each group of people has 25 villagers. Each group has 2 Onkegs attacking them. So, the closest one you're at is the southern one. So you can either move to attack them immediately, or you can move to attack the ones on the other side. Which one do you want to do?
I'm gonna go head on.
Okay, you're attacking the southern ones. Go for it. Doesn't matter which one. They're both fresh.
Okay. Everyone's like in good health, so I'm just attacking.
We'll see.
All right, so we leap. Athena and I leap towards the group and start swinging shillelaghs and biting heads.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm trying to get there. I was looking at other stuff. So, okay, swinging shillelagh.
Go for it. You're
Ooh,
attacking the southern one.
26.
That definitely hits above the 14. Keep in mind, they're all still upright. They're all still fresh. So
16 damage.
beautiful. Attacking the one there. I'm going to say you go after the first one. 16 damage altogether.
Yup.
Woof.
Well, that's me. I haven't even done Athena's bite.
No, go ahead and roll your damage or your bonus. So 16. Roll Athena's attack.
Okay. Whoa. Wah! My screen's being weird. Crap. Ah! Where am I? I'm trying to find Athena's attack. Okay, Link's bite is a 17.
17 hits.
And it is an 8 damage.
8. Woof. Damn. Look at that. 16 plus 8, 24 damage. Leaves you with 24 damage altogether.
Looks like it.
God, good grief. You have obliterated more than half this thing's health in one attack. It is the chitin has been just shredded apart. This thing is definitely damaged. You're just this leap and sneak of this thing, and you just pounce on it and begin eviscerating and ripping it apart. And the villagers immediately look up and they begin cheering. Like they almost like the hope in their eyes begins like returning to themselves ever so slightly. But this thing is still alive, still snapping, still coming at you.
But it's not on its back?
Oh no, it's not on its back. You need to make a full action to flip it on its back.
Okay.
Okay. With that, we are at Drew, and Maddie, you're on deck.
Drew's flipping.
Drew's flipping? Going after the one that's damaged?
The one that Xena's starting to.
Okay. DC.
Since the villagers are watching, is there like showmanship or something?
No, it wouldn't be a performance or anything just yet. You guys are in the heat of battle. I would say this is a DC. With the amount of damage that she has done to it, this has lowered it to a DC 9 to flip it. So,
okay.
Go for it.
I'm just checking to make sure I have the. Forgive me, multiple screens. Oh, strength is a +1. Okay.
You can either attack straight up or you can flip a thing.
We're flipping it.
Okay.
With a 10.
10 flips it. It was only a DC 9. This thing is on its back.
Nice.
Any bonus actions or movement? Well, you use your movement to get to it, so.
Yeah.
Any bonus actions?
Is that
Was I
ugly?
still able to stab like I did last time, or was that just
It's a full action to flip it. So unfortunately,
yeah?
you have to use your
So
actions. Any bonuses?
yeah. I have to look if there's
Maddie, you're on
more.
deck. Just be mindful.
Oh, sorry. Mm. I'm gonna have to skip for now because I can't see if there's any bonus actions. So
Okay, Maddie, you're up. Abby, you're on deck.
Okay, can I reach the west with my movement?
Yeah, absolutely. You're with your movement as a monk. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna run over to the west then, and I'm actually just gonna attack with my quarterstaff because my strength is terrible.
Go for it.
Ugh, 9 does not hit, and I'll use an unarmed strike for my bonus action.
Okay.
14.
14 hits. That's the DC.
Minimum damage 5.
5 damage. Nice. Takes a nasty smack, but it's still looking pretty good.
I yell to the audience, "Hear me now! If you're ready to fight, fight for your lives. Let's go!"
Nice. As you rally these peasants and these farmers and these tradesfolks, they're doing everything that they can to try to protect their loved ones. I'll take it into consideration. Abby, you're up. Morb, you're on deck.
Oh, sure. I am going to go to the west as well.
Okay.
And even though I am not super strong, I'm gonna try to flip one of the bugs.
The one that's damaged or the one that's at full health?
The one that's at full health.
Okay, DC 15 strength check.
Okay. Just straight strength, right?
It's a strength check, not a saving throw.
No, I ain't flipping anything.
All right, that's your action. Any bonuses?
Nope.
All right, that's your movement. All right, that's everything. Morb, you're up. Morn Road, you're on deck.
So how is everyone spread out? Like, where's the least amount of the group?
I gave you the kind of like the basic layout. The two in the south you have a clear shot at. Then there's one in east and one in west that you have a clear shot at as well.
No, I meant like
the group itself.
the party.
Xena and Drew are both engaged in the south, and Maddie and Abby are engaged in the ones in the west.
Okay.
East hasn't been touched yet.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one in the east.
All right. For the sake of yours, because you're using a ranged attack, if you beat the DC, if you beat its armor class by 5 or more, I will say you flip it.
Oh, cool.
All right. Let's see.
So you're attacking the east.
14.
14 just hits, so you do not flip it.
That's fine.
You still hit it.
Yeah. 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Look a little roughed up, but it's still pretty good. It's still snapping away, trying to get as much as it possibly can.
Okay.
Any bonuses? Anything?
No.
All right. Monroe, you're up. You're muted if you're talking, baby.
you probably heard me in the other room. So
did.
is it prudent to say, am I able to do stealth to blend in with the villagers to see if I can get a good shot on one of the bugs?
You would
Or
have to
is
move, you would the ones in the south you would have to move past the bugs in order to blend in with
Yeah.
the villagers. So you'd have to take out the ones in the south first. So you will not be
Okay,
able to get
then
a
I'll
attack
I'll
here.
think about it later. I'm gonna get the one that's flipped down already that Drew got
Okay, go
with
for
my
it. The
crossbow.
one in the south.
Well, actually, can I? I am close enough in the south, right, to just try and use my crescent moon.
Yeah, you're good. You're definitely within. If you want to move to the ones that attack in the south, yeah, it's well within range. If you need to move to the ones in the east or west, it's about 40 feet, so you don't have the movement to get to those.
Yeah, I only have 35, so I'm going to crescent moon at the one right next that Drew was able to flip
Cool. That's only a DC 7, so go for it.
for an 18. So cool.
Fuck yeah, that hits.
For a 7 damage.
7 damage. This thing is on death's door. It's looking really fucked up, but it's still alive, still snapping. It's on its back. Can't do much. It's on its back though. All right. Is that everything? Any bonus actions?
Yeah, that's it. And
Can you bonus action hide at your level, or do you still need another?
I can only do divine favor right now. So
Okay, no worries then. I was like, if you can crit, I'll let you hide, but that's about it.
yeah, nope,
All
don't have it.
Kyron, drum. You guys doing?
Yeah. How far have we progressed digging with our makeshift spear pole and
Make me strength checks for both of you.
sounds like a plan. You said strength check, correct? That would be a 12. I'm doing fantastic.
Okay. Drum, what you get?
He rolled a 10. You're muted, by the way, John.
Mm-hmm. John, is that what you got? 10?
Yep. Sorry. Yeah, I was asking if I was still raging. But yeah, we'll go with 10. 10 is what I got.
Between a 10 and a 12, you guys have made it about 5 feet down. Keep in mind, it's a 40-foot pit, so wherever you're shoveling and trying to get out, you're attempting to throw the sand and dirt and everything 40 feet up in order for it to not just slide down and fill back in the hole. No,
That's a valid point.
About 5 feet down. You made progress, but I wouldn't say you've seen anything yet.
It is the best side quest ever. Don't judge us.
Is there going to continue?
Can I just be in rage for this whole thing? Like, I feel like I'd just be angry.
You'd have to
digging
continue. You'd
a
have to continue using your rage unless Kyron is using his action to attack you to keep you in rage.
Okay, hear me out. How can I do purposely only stab him for like 1 point of damage with the
I mean,
spear?
you can stab me for whatever. I'm in
Yeah,
rage.
you could attack him. That's fine. He'll still take 1 point of damage. I give an advantage on his strength checks, but you will not be able to make your digs.
I have +3 to strength.
I only got +2. Actually, that probably is better odds than stabbing you. Let's be honest here. It's
Yeah,
not
that is
worth your
probably
HP.
I mean, I have the highest HP pool, and I did not get hit, and I take half damage. So,
And you're digging a hole. Sweet.
and I'm digging a hole.
You still digging a hole?
Yeah, we're still digging a hole.
Yeah, we're gonna sing
All in all,
diggy
you've
diggy
made it
hole.
about all in all, you've made it about 5 feet down. And with that, it is my turn with the bugs. Let's see what happens. The one in the south, the first one in the south is badly damaged. He is on his back, so he cannot spew. You're lucky there. I'm going to roll his strength check. He needs a. Sorry, what does he need to get back up? With that, he doesn't have advantage, so he needs a 14 to get back up. And I rolled a 13. He is still on his back. And the southern one is going to go after the villagers.
No.
Definitely hits, and we're going to roll the damage. Now, Mornrow, Drew, and Xena, I will allow you to take the damage unto yourselves fully if you want to try and protect the villagers. But one of you has to take the full damage. That is 5 points of piercing damage, and the acid is 2. 7 points altogether of damage. If you want to take the full damage, you can to try to save
I'll
people's
take it.
lives.
I was gonna say I'll take it.
Monroe's taking the damage.
I got it.
All right. We're going to move on to the west. Both of these are fully on their fully ready to go and not within the health range to use their spew. They definitely hit. These are villagers. They're not hard to hit. So with that, that is... So, again, one of you in the west, that is Maddie and Avi, can take the full damage if you want to try to save people's lives, or you can split it if you choose to. Well, no, you'd have to take, because they're not spewing, you'd have to take the full damage. So that is
Yeah. Go ahead and take it.
that's 5 for the first one,
Maybe not.
plus the acid, which is 8 for the first one. And then 4 piercing and the acid. 6. So 14 damage total from the west. Maddie, you taking
Alright.
full damage?
Yeah, Abby's looking, right?
It's like she's watching you?
Oh yeah, taking it.
Oh yeah, she's watching you.
Oh yeah,
Very
take
impressed
it.
right now.
Relevant.
I'm sure she's very impressed right now.
He might be multifaceted.
I am paying
And-
attention to everything.
And the
Anything he
east,
does, I'm looking. Even if I'm looking like I'm going like this, I'm like,
so you guys saved the south and you saved the west. Nobody has died. Now the east. The only person that engaged the east was Morb, and you attack from range, correct? All right. Nobody can help anybody in the east. They all hit. Damage. 7 piercing damage for the first one. 4 acid damage. 11. Second. 4 piercing. 15. And the acid. I think that's only a 2. Yep. 17. So 3 in the east are dead.
Shoot.
Marshall, can we roll like a difficulty or anything that Smalls might show up with some guards? Like, is that a thing?
We're getting to that. Top of the round, which is Xena.
wait, I have a quick question. The ones in the east are about 30 feet away, right?
The ones in the east?
Yes.
40 feet away from you in the south.
Mm.
You'd
Well,
have to-
I'm west.
Did you move to engage in the melee range? Or did you attack from a distance?
I am west, but I would be like right up to it because I was trying to flip one of the bugs.
Unfortunately, no. You'd be just out of. Are you trying to attack the west for the east?
It's because I have a thing that if they're within 30 feet, I can negate some of the damage.
It's just without. It's with just outside of 30 feet of range. It's about
Dang it.
40.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about that. All right, Xena, top of the round. I want you to roll a d20. If you roll a 20, something good happens.
If I roll a d20?
You roll a d20, just a straight d20.
How fun it 7.
Unfortunately, no. Nothing happens.
Shit.
With that, we're up at the top of the round. Xena,
Yep.
go for it. Xena, Drew, you're on deck.
Okay, so Athena and Xena are. Athena's roaring, and Xena wants to cast Speak with Animals to talk to this bug and
wanna cast-
ask what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Can
You
I
wanna
do
cast-
that?
You want to cast Speak with Animals?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
I hit cast. What happened?
You can't hear anything. You get the impression this is not an animal.
Oh, shit.
It is considered a monstrosity.
Okay, so I'm going to attack.
That's your action.
I can't attack. But
Cannot.
Athena can.
Athena
Nope.
cannot because you didn't use your action to attack. I will allow you to take. I will allow Athena as a bonus action to take like a guard position to take the damage of anything that comes at a villager in the south.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Drew, you're up. Maddie, you're on deck.
It's not an animal.
It is not an animal.
Drew, sorry. Looking back at the picture you drew for Drew.
Drew's engaged in the south. Basically, if he wants to move, he'll have to take an attack of opportunity or continue attacking the one that they attacked and flipped.
I was just confirming there were 2 bugs in the south still, correct?
Yeah, one is flipped and very, very bad, like on death's door, and one is at perfect health.
I'm flipping the other one.
You gonna try and flip the other one? DC
Yeah.
15 strength check.
I believe in you.
I believe. I believe. In nothing. We're 5. Yeah.
Does not flip. Any bonus actions or movement?
I'm checking my messages because got one finally. Not finally, it's like I was asking for it. That sounded bad. That was not my intention.
Verifying the action economy since you now have access to the bonus action sheet.
Yes. I'm going to corrupt the ground. Defile ground.
I don't think that's an ability that she has used yet, so I'm not going to allow you
Oh,
to.
yeah, nope, can't. Darn. So I don't have any. I'll just shillelagh.
Okay. You're gonna
That way I
put
can do a +5 later.
you're gonna put Shillelagh on. All right. Shillelagh is engaged. Staff is fully empowered. You can use a wisdom modifier on the next strength, on the next quarterstaff attack. All right.
Okay, cool.
Maddie, you're up. I'll be on deck.
All right, let's go ahead and knock it with the quarterstaff that's 10 feet long because you
Oh.
know it's huge.
Cool. Still straight attacking and not flipping.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna fail. I have like -3 or something on my strength. It's pretty bad. Unless can I do a sweet monk move and like do a kick for acrobatics instead?
I will allow you to do acrobatics, but it's a DC 18.
That's basically. I'm
But
just gonna go.
you're attacking the one that's damaged, right?
Yeah.
At this amount, it's a DC 16 acrobatics because you haven't done that much damage to it. So strength is either 15 or acrobatics is 16.
Okay, let's try this acrobatics. Let's do something really cool.
All right.
Natural 20, bitch.
On a nat 20, I will allow you to flip it and take your attack.
You are the best DM. I don't care what they say. All right.
The best.
We all
Natural
give him praise.
Oh, again!
Another
Bring on the nat 20. This is your nat. Now, this is a straight. You cannot use your nat 20 to like double the damage or anything. This is a straight attack.
It automatically changed my damage for the nat 20. So I
Just
guess
roll it and then roll it again, basically.
I'll just do a custom. All right. Maximum 8 plus 4, so 12 damage on that.
Nice. 12 damage to the one that is now flipped.
And I'll go ahead and use an unarmed strike for my bonus action.
Okay. Make sure you're keeping track of your key points. Go for it.
Yeah, the unarmed strike doesn't use it. I didn't use any on it. That's 9, but since it's flipped, it's only a 7, right?
Yeah, it's only 7 to hit when they're on their belly.
Perfect. So the damage is 5 again.
5 damage.
Nice.
This thing is down to more than half health. It is badly damaged. It's looking rough. It's on its back. It is skittering. It is freaking the fuck out. All right, you have 2 on its back. Is
That's
that
it
for you. Abby, you are up. Morb, you're on deck.
Okay, so describe to me what is in front of me right now.
You're in the west. You're attacking. You can either engage with the one that is directly in front of you that is flipped on its back, so DC 7 to hit it, or you can
Okay.
move through the crowd to try to attack the one that is fresh.
Okay.
You would take the attention off the crowd if you did that.
Attention off the crowd if I go to attack it.
If you go to attack the fresh one.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and roll to attack. It's 24.
24 definitely hits.
Woohoo!
Oh, max damage. It's a 9.
Fuck yeah. Anything you want to add to it?
I cannot. I'm all
Alright,
out.
tapped out. Did a nice strike of damage to this thing as you kind of start splitting that chitinous through, and it has focused its attention on you. It is no longer engaged with the easy prey. It wants whatever the hell is trying to kill it.
Okay.
Alright, Morb, you're up. Mornrow, you're on deck.
Alright, so how many are in the south? Is it just one or?
There's two. One flipped on its
Two.
back,
Two.
that's badly damaged, and the other one has been damaged, but not greatly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's one in the east that's been decently damaged, or barely damaged, and one at full health. And then in the west,
Okay.
there is one that is flipped and severely damaged, and another one that's been barely damaged.
Okay. So in the east where I was shooting,
Mm-hmm. The one that you were already attacking?
yes. I've got a question. When I channel Chaos Bolt through the flint, do I roll the hit DC, my bonus with the flint, or the bonus with the Chaos Bolt?
Because you're channeling your spell into it, I will allow you to use your spell DC.
Because since it's actually
Well, I take that back. So just it's been a while since I created that weapon. Describe me what exactly happens, because it allows you to channel a chaos bolt into it if you hit, right? But you have to you're either taking disadvantage on the strike, or if you do a full charge, it's disadvantage plus -5.
so it's once per long rest, the wielder can fire a Chaos Bolt without utilizing the spell slot. The wielder may also charge their shot to upcast the bolt to level 3, taking a -5 at second level and applying disadvantage at third level.
Yes. So if you would channel it so basically, if you want to channel a second level chaos bolt, it's -5 to hit. If you want to channel a -3 or a third level, it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. What I mean is, like, my bonus to add to the roll, my regular flint is +5 and the Chaos Bolt is +4.
It's your weapon. You're trying to hit with your weapon.
Okay, so I will roll the +5. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do the Chaos Bolt through that.
Okay, but you're doing it at level 2 or level 3?
Do I have to charge it?
Yeah, you have to choose it before you attack.
Okay.
Because you're
I'm
literally
gonna just
settling in.
do-
You're literally settling in to make this attack and charging it up.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just gonna do level 2.
So that's a -5. So you're basically rolling
Actually-
a straight d20.
Actually, can I do level 3,
Okay.
but apply my inspiration to negate the disadvantage?
Sure. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Use your advantage. Use your inspirations. Come on.
Alright, cool. So it's third level.
It's
I don't
a straight
remember.
attack at third level. So this would be, if you do hit, this would be the damage of your weapon plus the damage of a third level chaos bolt.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. Ooh, 22.
Fucking A, it hits.
I'm a little bummed out that it wasn't natural 20, but okay. So the regular damage from the rifle is 5.
Okay.
Let me see. What does
Third level chaos bolt. Now, does that have splash damage?
no.
Okay, just making sure. I think it's like 4d6 or something. I forget what chaos bolt does at third level.
Okay, that's interesting.
Since you don't have access to third level spells yet, it is a. So at second level, you add an additional d6. So at
Yeah,
third
and
level, you're adding 2d6 to this damage.
Yeah.
So it's 2d8 plus
2d8 and then
3d6.
2d8 and then 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
So
choose
I'm
your
gonna-
element.
Yeah. No, I don't choose. I roll. So I'm gonna roll a d8.
Okay.
So it decides. That is a 1. So it is
Acid.
acid damage. Darn.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. That's chaos. Okay. So the 2d8. It's 9. And then 3d6.
So it's 9, 17. Okay.
Plus 12.
So 12
Oh.
is the acid damage.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they are resistant to acid damage, so they're going to take 6 from that.
Hey, me too.
So, with that, you have done a massive amount of damage. This thing is very, very much so on death's door. I'm not going to say it's flipped, but it is definitely fucked up.
Hey.
How much total damage? I couldn't track it very well.
So how much? So it was 12 acid damage, and what was your 2d8 damage? Like 11?
Here, so the 2d8 was 9.
9.
And then
12 damage, half to 6.
Yeah, and then plus the 5 piercing. So 20 total.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. This thing is on death's door. It's fucked up. That blast. This is the first time you've used this. Do you want to describe it, or do you want me to? How would this look to Morb? How is he channeling his essence, his ability, his natural arcane abilities through this weapon?
So his plasmorphous being kind of goes into like the chamber of the gun, and like whole gun does like a roulette as it's like trying to do the charges. So do the 8 colors of the 8 elements, and it stops on one and fires the green one out.
Fuck yeah. As Morb turns himself into this like amorphous like mortar with his weapon literally dead center and just charges up this shot, spinning like a cylinder, and it lands on this acidic shot and fires across. You can hear this like this thunderous boom as this mortar shot just rings across and nails this thing, damn near splitting it in 2. But it's still kicking. It's still barely alive, but it's there. All right. Is that everything for Morb?
That is everything from Morb.
Monroe, you are up. You have 2 badly damaged in the south and the east, 1 decently damaged in the west, and the rest are looking pretty good. You have not engaged in melee. No, you did engage in melee.
I did. I'm still in the south with Drew.
Yep. So you
And I'm
have
gonna continue, and I'm gonna hit it again to try and make it.
Bring it.
24 to hit.
24 definitely hits. Give me that damage.
7.
That thing is toast. That it only had 7 hit points left. 1 in the
Sweet.
south is dead. The other one is looking straight up great. Any bonuses? Anything? You are no longer engaged in melee.
I can't bonus stealth, so I'm just gonna
Not yet. Okay.
stand. If I need to take another blow for the villagers, I will, just to be on guard and on ready.
Okay. You are taking the blow from this one more.
Drew's gonna hate me for it, but
That is okay. All right. With that, we're shifting over to Kyron Drum. Still digging?
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole. All right. Kyron, you are striking Drum in order to keep his rage going. So Drum, you can make me that strength check to try to dig deeper at advantage.
I think Kyron decided that he was gonna just dig.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dig because our modifiers don't equate to even dealing damage to him mathematically.
Okay.
There's no point in keeping him raged. Plus, if I need him to be logical to turn around if it goes to shit and are realizing we've gone too far, I don't want to have to calm him down and realize him get him back.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know how reasonable he is.
Strength checks from both of you. You've dug 5 feet so far.
19.
19. Kyron.
That is a 21.
Nice. Altogether, you've dug 20 feet now down. You actually start to get down to the depths of this thing. You've cleared away enough sand and dirt that you actually start to get down to the initial tunnel that these things started to dig. And you notice that the earth surrounding the tunnel itself isn't all that. It has a strange greenish glow to it. Not like severe, especially with the light coming from the tavern above, but there's like little fragments here or there. Do with it as you will. I'll give you each a skill check if you want, because you've made it down to the pit. Or made it down to the tunnel.
Can I roll a survival to see how this might affect us if we continue?
Roll me a survival check.
19.
19. You've never really encountered this type of mineral before, but it has a smell to it. Nothing that you could like really pinpoint as like to compare it to something else naturally occurring in nature, but you definitely tell that it's something off. That if you were to, you feel that if you were to engage with large amounts of this, that it would not be good.
Fair enough. This stuff gives me a bad feeling. I'm not sure what we can do about it, but I feel like this might be affecting the creatures and why they're attacking us.
It's very dark down here, just by the way. Are either of you like doing anything to try and like see better?
Kyron has a lantern.
You have a lantern?
I had a lantern earlier on. I probably snuffed it out. I don't know if I ever relit it, but I do own one.
Like a torch or anything by chance? Anything that help yourself see better?
I have a torch and a tinderbox.
Okay. Well, we will visit that on the next round, in fact, because you've used up your checks. Kyron, unless you have another skill check that you want to make. Your actions will be next round.
Correct. All I was gonna do was a perception to see if the rocks seemed dangerous, but from what Drum said, I assume I would get roughly the same information regardless. So
It's definitely nothing that you have a lot of. It's
time.
not like it's not rocks. Like it's not like it's like occurring here in the ground. It's almost like this is like sloughed off of something that has moved past. Like it's scraped. Like it's almost like moss that is scraped off onto the rock, into the dirt around. So it's like the creatures, the onkegs that have moved through here have sloughed off what is like attached to their body.
So it's
Curious.
possibly not directly from here, but we
We'll
don't
see.
know that.
Okay.
Eh.
We don't know. And with that, I am dropping my dice everywhere apparently. Okay.
Boo.
With that, we're gonna move back to me. We have one in the south that is being guarded by Monroe, two in the west that one is on its belly, the other one that is being protected by the villagers are being protected by Avi, and then two in the east that are not being stopped at all. So we're gonna roll for the south. Monroe, you're taking the damage for this one for the villagers. Like I said, I don't really the villagers, no matter what I literally have to roll a natural 1 to not hit the villagers, so they take the hit. That is 6 points of piercing damage and 3 points of acid damage, 9 points altogether to Monroe.
Got it.
All right. The one on its belly, this is the second time it's making its check, so it has advantage. That is a 9 on the first one, and a 12 on the second one, so it's still on its fucking belly. And now we're gonna roll for the
I
second
mean, it's
one.
on its back or its belly?
On its back. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah, it's still
like,
it's still
wait!
knocked over. It has to make a DC 13 strength check to get back up. 14. All right, the second one, Avi, you're gonna take the damage from this one, and that is 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of acid damage, 12 altogether. Still okay? All right. Now the two in the east. No one is engaged in melee. No one is taking the damage for these.
Wait.
Is
Did we do the east first? I thought.
No, we did the south, the west, and then the east.
Okay.
No one is engaged in
Sorry,
the
I was lost. I thought we did the east first. Go ahead.
You're okay.
Sorry.
The two in the east have not been engaged in any melee. One is on death's door. The other one is at full health. Unfortunately, the death's door one is going to spew acid. It is and nobody is there to take the damage, so it is just going to hit villagers.
Mm.
That is 7 acid and 5. So 13 acid altogether. 2 more villagers are dead in the east. Combination of the other ones, that brings it down to 19. So 3 are dead. All right. And the other one is going to make its attack. Doesn't matter. 2d6 plus the acid. That is 4 points of piercing damage and only 1 point of acid. So another villager is dead. All right. With that, back to the top of the round. Xena, Drew, you're on deck.
Okay, so I am above is one dead?
In the south, one is dead. In the west, one is injured. Well, 2 are injured, and then in the east, one is badly injured on death's door, and the other one is at full health.
Okay,
You
so
are attacking the one in the south, so the
in the
one in the
south.
south has full health.
Has one who's in good health?
It's perfect health, has not been touched.
All right, so Xena and Athena scream, "You damn demons! We can't even talk to you." It's like, what the hell? So Xena attacks with Shillelagh.
Go for it.
Oh shit. 20.
20 hits.
And 10 damage.
Nice. That's a big chunk of damage.
All right. So
Now
now
roll.
my bonus action, Link's bite. Athena's attacking with 21
That hits.
and 3 damage.
That's okay. All right. With that, you've taken a big chunk of this thing's damage away. It is down to not quite half health, but it's getting close.
Damn animal. Well, not
Right.
an animal, monstrosity.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
So that's
Drew,
it.
Yep. Drew, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
I'm going to cast Healing Word. Just as a first level slot, so we're gonna remove one of the first level slots if someone can do that for me for Drew.
I believe DM
A bonus
can do
action.
that, actually.
Yeah. To cast it on to Morn from the blows.
Yep.
I'm gonna give a stern word of like, keep doing that and things are not gonna look pretty.
So, out of character, she also has the spell Cure Wounds, which is a higher healing, but she has to be within touch range.
I'm doing a bonus action so that way Drew can still have an action.
Understood. Just making sure that you were
It's like,
aware
yes,
of
I would,
the rules.
but Drew would want to. Wait, Allie, what did Allie say?
If you just let me know again, either at this track or the other ones, I can park them.
Oh, park what?
I don't know. Keep it moving.
Okay, 1d4 plus 3. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, for 7. Nice.
7 healing? Nice.
Yep.
Nice. That's
Okay.
solid.
What's the
That's
action?
So that was the bonus, and then the action again is a strength flip on the south. The other one again, trying to get
Okay.
it on its back to
At this damage, it's a 12 DC.
12. Okay.
Actually, I'll make it 11 because of it's down to a quarter.
17 still.
Definitely flips it. Yeah,
Yeah.
on its belly.
All right, and that's it.
Okay, Maddie, you're up. Abby, you're on deck.
Did we get to do our roll at the beginning of the round for something good to happen?
Oh, we actually did not. Thank you for reminding me. So, Xena, go ahead and roll me that d20. You're at the top of the round. You're looking for a 19 or a 20.
Oh, fetching dog, I got it too.
Fortunately, no.
And I didn't hear it. The one the west that's in front of me, is that still on its back, or was it able to get up?
It's
I
still
don't
on
know.
its back. It did not make its check, so
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and quarterstaff that then.
go for it. It's a 7 DC to hit.
That's a hit for 9 damage.
Nice. It is on death's door.
I'll use my bonus action just for an unarmed strike then on it for a hit of 22.
Hits.
Damage is 5 still. I've rolled a
It-
1 every time today.
It is barely hanging on.
And I guess that's all I can do.
All right. Abby, you're up. Morb, you're on deck.
Point blank. Okay, I'm gonna use my whip blade yet again. On it's loading. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yeah.
Which one are you attacking? The one in the south?
No,
on the west.
it's in the west, the one that hit me last time. And that's 7 damage.
Okay, so you're attacking the one that's been flipped over, or the one that's still
No,
up?
the other one.
The other one. Okay, 7 damage.
Mhm.
Okay, it's definitely down to almost half health. It's looking rough.
Okay, and that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, Morb, you're up. Monroe, you're on deck.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one that isn't dead. Yeah.
The one that's on its belly.
Yeah, well, the one that I almost killed but didn't.
That's the one in the east. Yeah, it's not on its belly, but it's definitely fucked. It's definitely
Yeah,
close.
I know.
Go for it.
I'm petty enough to go for revenge.
Okay, it's at 14 still because it's not flipped over.
Yeah, it's fine. 21.
Ooh.
It's
7 damage.
it is done. Beautiful. You cold clock this clean kill from across the distance. This thing is dead. Now the one that is on the opposite side is still between. There are still villagers between you all and it. So either you're going to have to move the villagers out of the way, or move to engage it in melee if you don't want a disadvantage attack.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's the end of my turn, though.
Okay. Monroe, you're up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the notes. So, sorry, I'm still catching up with notes. So, Morb just destroyed which one?
The one in the east. The
The
most
east is gone. Okay.
There's still one left.
So
that's
that means
right
there's
now.
still one on the east. But okay. So that's just for notes. Okay. And now for Morn's turn, it's going to be the one in the south that Drew flipped over Crescent Moon it again
Beautiful. 7 only to hit.
for a 13.
Hits.
7 damage.
Beautiful. So more than half health down. Any bonuses? Anything going on?
I'm going to tell Drew, by all means, if you feel that you're strong enough, you did flip the thing. I won't do it anymore, and then end it my turn.
Okay.
So Morn will not help the villagers with the health, but Drew is welcome to.
Okay. No longer guarding the villagers, but Drew is, correct?
Yes, but the bug is on his back, so Drew is fine with that.
Yep, that's all it is. All right. With that, we're going to shift over to Kyra and Drum. What are you guys doing?
Sorry, was on
I'm
mute.
not of the
Oh.
dwarvish inclination of living under the ground, so I'm gonna follow the dwarf's lead here.
All right. Well, I am a mountain dwarf, so 100%. I'm gonna keep digging. So let me roll that for you.
Well, you guys have made it down to like the initial tunnel. You've made it down to what they initially started at. It's a tight
Oh.
fit. You kind of gotta get on your hands and knees a little bit because it's a little rough, but you can make your way through.
How
So it's
does
it's very very dark. You've lost the light from above, but you have this like faint glow from the greenish that greenish glow of this like whatever sloughed off on the rocks and everything down here, but not much else.
All right. So I have night vision. So if we crawl into this tunnel, what can I see?
Okay.
It's in grayscale.
What's your movement speed?
25.
25. Okay. You make your way 25 feet further down the hole. You're not really like the tunnel goes deep. Like there's a lot going on down here, but off in the distance, it's going to take you a while to get there. But you can almost see the faint glow of something else at the other end of this tunnel.
Kyron, can you see that?
Kyron cannot.
I can't see
Okay.
shit.
Well, don't yell too loud. You might attract the enemies. But if you look further down there, just use your eyes. It's clear as day. You can't miss it. There's something down there.
Yes. I'll take your word for it, my friend. You haven't led me wrong yet. We're not dead yet, so.
Is there anything you want to do to try and see better?
I have a feeling that lighting a fire or any form of light is a really bad idea. It's like moths.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, they can't hear us scream up top, so we could just disappear.
I mean, they can't hear us scream up top anyway. So,
Fair. Do I actually have that bullseye lantern in my inventory? That's the real question. Worst case, I'm pretty sure one of us has torches and a
I do have a
tinderbox.
torch. You just have to tell me that you need it.
I'm verifying my information first before I say this. I have a candle.
Oh. You no longer have
Jordan,
the.
Do you
Okay.
have a torch?
I can see it clear as day, but yeah, I can light a torch for you, I guess, if that will help you feel better.
I can't see.
It's clear as day, man. I don't understand. I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch for him.
Light a
I'm
torch?
gonna I'm gonna light a torch and I'm gonna hand it to him. Be like, just
Cool. Before you hand it to him, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Knew it.
is it something I can see or something I cannot see?
You know what? It's something you can see.
All right.
It is not something I can see, though. I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 7, so you know.
Cool.
But is that an advantage or no? Because
I rolled at advantage and I got a 7.
Oh god.
It was pretty rough for the first roll.
So a 7 and
Just
an 8, huh?
Clotheslined.
Is that what you got? 7 and an
7
8?
and an 8. That's what we got.
Yep.
Cool. We'll come back to you guys here in a bit. Xena, you're up.
Your
Drew,
fault.
you're on deck.
Can't see.
You have bugs to roll first.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my bugs. Thank you for reminding me. All right, with that, we are going to roll the one in the south. It is not quite at the threshold to use its spew, but it is on its back. We're going to roll its strength. That is an 8. It has got to beat a 13, and it does not. 5. So, still on its back. One in the south. This one is on its back still, and it has advantage on this check to get back up. That is a 13. It's back up, but that it's an action. It cannot do anything else. And the one in the south, Abby, you're taking the damage from this one. It hits.
Wait, east, south. Okay.
The west. Sorry, the west. Sorry, the south one is on its back. The one in the west is up, the heavily damaged one, and then the one that is damaged, but Abby is guarding the villagers against it. Abby, you're taking the damage for this one. That is 5 points of piercing damage. You hear me? Abby? 5 points of piercing damage plus 3 points
sorry.
of acid.
Charlie-
8 points. 8 damage
Charlie's
altogether.
like building a door right now, and the thing that he was using just fell.
Yeah.
So I was distracted.
I understand. 8 points of damage for you altogether.
8 damage total. Okay.
Okay. All right. Then the one in the east is at full health, and it's just going to go snapping after villagers because no one is engaged in a melee. That is 6 points of piercing.
Oh.
And 5
God.
points of acid. So 2 more villagers are dead in the south.
Okay, here, pause real quick, please. I'm very confused with notes. I want to make sure that I can write this down. So, south, what is it looking like?
South. That one is on its back. It did not make the check to get back up, so it's still there.
Okay,
Still on its
still
back.
down.
The one on
East is up?
East is up. That's that east didn't east nothing on its back. It killed 2 villagers.
And killed 2 villagers.
In the
Okay, with the
west-
11 damage that just happened.
Yep.
Okay.
And the west, the one that was on its back is now up, but that was its action to get back upright. And then the other one did the damage to Avi.
So are both in the west now up?
Yes, they are up.
Okay. Both up. Thank you. I'm like, hold on, please.
It's okay. All right. With that, that is top of the round. Xena, you're up. Drew, you're on deck.
Okay, so Xena is attacking the last
Nature
one.
check, Xena.
What?
Nature check.
Nature check.
What is she doing a nature check for?
I thought it was the D20 thing.
Oh, no,
no.
just roll a straight D20. Just roll
Oh,
a straight
okay.
D20 for top
Oh,
of
a
the round.
D20.
Yeah, you're looking for an 18, 19, or 20 now.
Oh, shit. 9.
Fortunately,
Okay.
no.
Okay, so why am I rolling?
Basically, to see if something good happens with what Smalls ran off to do by himself.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, why am I rolling? I got disconnected for a second. I was like, ah, I missed everything. Sorry.
You're okay. Top
Okay.
of the round. Go for it. You're attacking in the
So-
south.
Yeah, and there's one up.
Yep. It's on its back still. So you need to
Okay,
hit 7 to hit.
so yeah, so whoa, sorry. Xena's gonna attack with Shillelagh again. And for a 23.
That hits.
Damage is 9.
9 hits. Beautiful. Nice. This thing is on. It's down to a quarter of its health. It's looking pretty fucked up.
Okay, so Link's bite is
Mhm.
coming up.
Go for it.
15.
15 hits. It's only a 7 to hit it.
Okay, and damage is 4.
It's okay. It is looking really, really bad. It's close. This thing has been eviscerated, losing legs, half of its mandibles. It's still snapping away, trying to get everything that it possibly can. It's still up.
All right.
Drew, you're up.
So,
Maddie, you're on deck.
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
I need to close my mic.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to get the notes. All right. So Drew is going for stab on the south one.
Okay. It's pretty fucked up. It's not going to take much. It's a 7 to hit it.
That hits with 16.
Definitely. Probably that damage.
Give me what I add to it. Goodness gracious. What happened to the... There's so many tabs, so sorry.
Okay, you want me to roll the damage?
know. I've been rolling for troop. I can do this. I just have to find what is the. There. Not there. Is that the same? This.
You're just rolling the damage, baby.
I'm trying to see what. Is it a D8? It's a D8.
It's a
Okay,
D8,
one
because you're
D8.
still using his quarterstaff, so it's a D8.
It's 2.
Okay. Still up, but barely.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Maddie, you're up. Abby, you're on deck.
All right. The one that just got up looks pretty fucked up, right?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Let's see if we can just finish that fucker off. I'm gonna go ahead and have my quarterstaff and go ahead and smash it.
Okay. It's a 7 to. It's 14 because it's back up on its feet, but it's really, really fucked up.
Balls. So that's a miss. Let me. For my bonus action, I'll use unarmed strike, I suppose. Balls again. Man. All right. Well, a lot of whiffing. That's it.
Okay. Abby, you're up. Morb is on deck.
Okay. Once again, I use my blade.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
70 hits. Which
Cool.
one are you attacking?
Um,
The one on the west?
yeah,
The
well,
heavily damaged one, or the one that you were defending against?
the one I'm defending against.
Okay.
Neat. That's 8 damage.
8 damage. Beautiful. This thing is looking definitely more than half health down.
Okay. And then as I'm finishing up, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, Maddie, if you're almost done with that one, I could use some help with this one."
Abby, if you're almost done with that one, I could use a little help over here.
Also, I don't know if anybody else has any healing, but I can definitely use that right now.
Okay.
And that's it.
Morb,
Chicken.
you're up. Morb, you're on deck.
Wait. Who? You just ran over his tail.
Oh, you poor baby.
Watch out for that. Can I sit there?
We swapping.
Watch out for that. Yo,
Come here, baby boy.
move. Move.
This way.
This brat, man. Doesn't want to get out of the way. Okay. Can I try climbing up onto a building to get high ground?
Yeah, there's a building to your. You were attacking the one. You're in the south. You would need to use your full movement plus a. You know what? I'll give you an acrobatics check. You're trying to get on top of a building.
Yeah.
It's going to be a DC 15 acrobatics to climb on top of a building because there's not a whole lot here that, like, in your immediate area that can help you get up on top of one. And there's already
Okay.
people like scrambling, and there's a lot of chaos going on.
That's fair. Alright, let's see. Ooh, cool. 19.
You're up on top of a roof. Okay, you're able to kind of
Cool.
like maneuver your like liquidy body up on top and like get yourself into position. You're at the edge of a roof. You don't have a perfect high ground pitch, but you're definitely above everything else.
So, am I still within range of shooting the other bug in the east?
Yeah, they got a clear shot at that one, I would say.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it.
Go for it.
And you said if it's 5 above its AC, it flips it?
It flips it. Yep.
Okay.
So you need to hit a 19.
I miss.
Unfortunate. Okay. Any bonus? Well, I would say that your action to get up there was actually your bonus action. So that's everything.
Yeah.
Monroe, you're up.
Stab south.
Stabbing south. Go for it. It's only a 7. It's still on its belly.
23.
Hits.
9.
9. It is done. This thing is finished the fuck off. As it scrambles, you're actually able to get everybody that is in that area. They all kind of scatter. You start shouting at them to get up on the roofs, get up on high, get off of the ground. They all scamper. You manage to save everybody in that southern area. They all start scampering to high ground.
Wheat.
Is that it? You got a bonus action or anything?
Huzzah.
All right.
Huzzah.
With that,
Yay.
I need everybody who is not Morb that is fighting in the village area right now. Xena, Drew, Maddie, Obby, and Monroe. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. DC 12.
Damn. I got an 11.
14, I save.
Okay. Xena, what you get?
Where's dexterity? Oh my god.
First-
Oh, okay.
First
Going.
page saving throw dexterities.
Dex save.
Okay.
Hi.
Not practice
Shit.
save.
I got a 4. Shit.
Hi.
Fail.
I got a nat 1.
Obby,
Ah,
fail.
what the hell?
Nat 1.
Y'all are losers. I got a tie.
Morb, you're up top. You don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm calling everyone else a loser.
I got a nat 1.
What did Drew get?
You're the biggest loser of them
Oh
all.
shit. What's his saving plus?
I can roll for Drew.
Okay.
Drew gets a dirty 20 save.
Woo!
Okay, good. Drew's good.
All right, Xena, Obby, and Monroe. You all start readying your next attacks and trying to protect the villagers and doing everything that you can. All of a sudden, the ground beneath you begins to shake and quake
Shit.
and move, and all of a sudden opens up, and these creatures, like a trapdoor spider, reach out, and grab each of you, and begin dragging you underground. Obby, on your nat 1, you are immediately pulled beneath the earth, and the door closes.
Shit.
Kyron, Drum. You chose to light a torch underneath. You made your dexterity saving throws, correct?
Correct.
You both failed.
Well, we rolled them. I don't think we made them, but they were rolled, and I believe.
What did you roll? I'm
fair.
sorry. What did you
A
roll?
7 and
I-
an 8. Both
yeah.
of us.
Yeah, you both failed.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did not make those. We failed those horribly.
The tunnel immediately engulfs itself in flames and starts spewing itself out as all of this green around you erupts and catches fire.
Green.
Methane gas.
Gross.
You take a grand
Your fault.
total of
Kryptonite.
14 points of fire damage.
Oh, hold on. Not letting me do damage to myself. Hold on. You said 14? Let me write
14
it down
points.
and refresh my page.
Got it written down?
Yep, I got it.
And the tunnel, and the
it'll just
tunnel
take me a
begins to
second.
and the tunnel begins to collapse around both of you.
Kryptonite.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
What? Ah, shit.
It's your
Obby's
fault.
eating.
Sorry.
Can't
That's
see.
my word.
We're at 10:30, so
All right, guys. we're gonna head
I've
out.
actually been rolling for the trapdoor spiders behind at the top of every round. This is the first time it's triggered.
All right, we're gonna head out. You guys have a good night.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I can't believe it's
Okay.
10:30.
Yeah.
But it's Saturday.
It is 10:30.
So with that, at the beginning, you have Xena. You have been grabbed. Obby has been grabbed and pulled beneath the trapdoor. And Monroe, you have been grabbed but not yet pulled beneath.
So we're just grabbed, right?
You're grabbed. You are grappled.
Grappled or grabbed?
It's the same thing. It's grappled. You are clasped by these creatures that are attempting to drag you up underneath.
So me
The Obby
and
has been
Athena,
completely
or just
encased.
me?
Just you. You were not riding.
Athena's-
You were not riding Athena at this time, so it's just you.
Okay. Shit.
What? And Maddie was fine. Yeah,
Maddie made it. Yes. Maddie
Yeah.
and Drew both made the save.
Maddie and Drew are good.
Poor
Did Maddie see Abby get dragged away?
Abby has been dragged beneath the ground. The trapdoor is closed on that one.
Yeah, but did
Okay,
Maddie?
so the trapdoor's closed, but we're grappled.
No, the trapdoor on Abby is closed. You are just
Yeah,
grappled.
Abby got taken, and then it's just like the sandworms. Like they took you, and you go down. That pit is closed up.
So that pit's closed, but we're in the midst of being grappled.
We
you
are.
you are
Yeah,
being
you can
dragged
see
away.
the bugs grappling us.
Hmm. Can I roll again? I'm just kidding.
We'll see in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ah,
fat-
well, maybe 2
fat
weeks and
dog.
a day, depending on the verdict of the group.
Wait,
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah, we can all make that decision. Like, we don't need to make that decision now. Not everybody's here. I'll
Well,
put
it
it up.
has to be because in 2 weeks it's Easter.
Yeah, that's Easter Sunday, so I think we should continue with the Saturday again for now, and then top of next month if we want to go back to Sundays we can, but we'll make that decision there. I'll put it out to the chat for everybody. But
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna be in Vegas. I think Lindsay is too, but
Yep.
we'll try and jump on. I mean, I can hide in my Gigi room. So yeah,
we'll
okay.
figure it out. But for the sake of Easter Sunday, if we need to move it to, if we want to play like next weekend to try to finish this up, that way we skip over Easter, we can do that. I've got everything ready to go, but we'll all talk about it as a group and get it figured out.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. I
Sounds
got
good.
Easter
Because
off,
this did go longer than I anticipated. It went a lot faster because like the combat. I like this flow. I think you guys are kind of getting into
Same.
a little bit of a better rhythm.
Yeah,
I
I
like it.
like it.
So we actually did a lot of combat this session that would have normally taken a lot longer. So
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah.
cool.
I
But-
love it.
Okay, but we're gonna stick with this.